We're gonna mute that TV over there. What's up, everybody? YouTube world, what it do? What do it do? It's your boy Lemmy coming through. We're about to get it started. We got the playlist popping for y'all. I go by the name Lemmy. What's your name? What's your name? I ain't gonna curse, but that's that T.I. I'm serious flow. We're gonna go ahead and get into it while I warm this room up. Another beautiful day in our neighborhood. It's lit. Stream some flows. Shout out to Kamikaze. Got episode 86 up in this thing. Yeah, man, this will have to be a great show today. Let me go ahead and get it going. We're not gonna waste no time. We're gonna get our shine on. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get it going. For showing, you already knowing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slimmy. And you're listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes with Kamikaze and Too Cold. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slimmy. And you're listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes with Kamikaze and Too Cold. Whoa, whoa. Shout out Lady E, I see you. Whoa, whoa.
That boy is fire.
Open your mind, what do you find? Open your eyes, cause you were blind. Ay, open your eyes. Ay, yeah. Open your mind, yeah. I be living in the matrix, tired of all this fake shit. I wonder if I make it. Life is given, I take it. Am I the man? I don't know. Your music is oh no, my music is pogo. It's high up, you so low. How's your life? It's so seamstress. How's your girl? She giving me brain. Einstein, genius, going big like my penis. I'm so hot, jalapenos. I know what we doing today. Verban, Phineas. I ain't gotta repeat shit unless it's for emphasis. I ain't even write shit down, can't check my penmanship. relationship. I ain't even write shit down, can't check my sentences. Niggas fighting for a crown, that's just some petty shit. Go out and get it, bitch, that is so stupid. You niggas acting like you don't know what the truth is. Your mind is closed up, that's why you acting ruthless. You reaching for the sky but can't find where the roof is. I'm done. Open your mind, what do you find? Open your eyes, cause you were blind. Ay, open your mind, what do you find? Ay, open your eyes, cause you just blind. Ay, open your mind, what do you find? Ay, open your eyes, cause you were blind. Ay, open your eyes. Ay, yeah, open your mind. Ay.
It's the beautiful Skittle Mix.
Long big Iberia, triangular track the scene now. Catch that thing, I ling and we out. Our Pokemon that got the meow. First class Hawaii to peel out. Catching flights to Madrid for Real. Relationship goals round a Dial. Our Pokemon that got the meow. Call the yellow one like Pikachu. I'm all up in the head like I'm Mewtwo. She's a fire sign like Charizard. If I make a Squirtle, then that's a new. I'm a big dog, no blues clues. I call her Jigglypuff when she be pinning me up. I'm solid as a rod, no bra. She be like gold limb cause I don't stop. Relationship going.
It's the beautiful Skittle Mix.
Long big Iberia, triangular track the scene now. Catch that thing, I ling and we out. Our Pokemon that got the meow. First class Hawaii to peel out. Catching flights to Madrid for Real. Relationship goals round a Dial. Our Pokemon that got the meow. Call the yellow one like Pikachu. I'm all up in the head like I'm Mewtwo. She's a fire sign like Charizard. If I make a Squirtle, then that's a new. I'm a big dog, no blues clues. I call her Jigglypuff when she be pinning me up. I'm solid as a rod, no bra. She be like gold limb cause I don't stop. Relationship going like Bulbasaur. She love when I go deep like Diglett. She say Alakazam, rat-a-tat on the man. She ain't a basic bird like Pidgey. The thing still looks like Onyx. I told her smile, baby girl, no chronics. But soon take off Team Rocket. I keep a Pokeball in each pocket. When I catch a girl, you can't unlock it. I caught that me off like Lickitung. Don't start saying that you're drowsy, cause you know I gotta get that in the Audi. Keep them lips purred like Bellsprout. If you ain't know, then that's a good mouth. I put that thing to sleep like Hypno. And you know I'm finna count this crypto. Wow. Going big Iberia, triangular track the scene now. Catch that thing, I ling and we out. Our Pokemon that got the meow. First class Hawaii to peel out. Catching flights to Madrid for Real. Relationship goals round a Dial. Our Pokemon that got the meow.
I choose you, do you choose me? I can be your Brock, can you be my Misty? Side by side, girl, we're the perfect team. Got a voice of an angel, finna put me to sleep. Can I take a peek at you, cause your body's electric? I call you my Lottie, girl, you got that wetty. And I got that blue aura like Lucario. We battle in the room, that's good cardio. Got me blasting off like I'm Team Rocket. You and me, baby girl, we the best topic. You said I love Mew, girl, I love Mew too. Let's get together and get in the groove. Tell me, baby girl, what does that meow do? And girl, I can tell that you extra smooth. After that, baby girl, we can Snorlax. I got that bubble sore pack, that's some good gas. Let's have a blast.
Going big Iberia, triangular track the scene now. Catch that thing, I ling and we out. Our Pokemon that got the meow. First class Hawaii to peel out. Catching flights to Madrid for Real. Relationship goals round a Dial. Our Pokemon that got the meow.
I will always
my baby. You're my baby, yeah, yeah. Like cider, girl, you be driving me crazy. Drive me crazy, yeah, yeah. I can't believe you got me losing my mind, my mind, my mind, my mind, yeah. Girl, you're so rare because you're one of a kind, a kind, a kind, a kind, yeah.
Blowing big Iberia. Triangular track the scene out. Catch a thing, I ling, and we out. Pokemon that got the meow. First class Hawaii to peel out. Catching flights to Madrid for Real. Relationship goals round a dial. Pokemon that got the meow.
Triangular trap tsunami.
Just sitting out in the stew, man, you know what I mean? I just wanna fade out to the clouds, you know? Straight pimpin', voter, I ain't messing with ya. I'm a straight talker, I don't ever stutter, so don't ask me
神風モン
twice.
スター
When you feeling down and out, who you call? Don't bring out the fighting. You really need to take your time. Just sit back and really unwind with your thoughts. Why you gotta drink every day? Why that J? I really just need to be okay. I feel like I'm projected. Can you hear the message? I really wanna flow like an injection. Fluid falls. I am the boss. Lend me your ears tonight. Give me your fears tonight. I really wanna make it right with you tonight. Lend me your ears tonight. Give me your fears tonight. I really wanna make it right with you tonight. Don't undress me with your eyes. Really just speak to my mind, and the rest is all. I'm really just out of space inclined. I really just take out your mind. I see it through. Just me and you and the Lend me your ears tonight. Give me your fears tonight. I really wanna make it right with you tonight. Lend me your ears tonight. Give me your fears tonight. I really wanna make it right with you tonight. Lend me your ears tonight. Give me your fears tonight.
Kimani, what up? Outside, I see you. Shout out, love, live here, Lady E. Crypto Red Eye, what it do?
We getting it in at the XRPL Wake and Bake Vibes with 2 Code, X Lemmy, and Kamikaze. You know the vibes.
Tell me what we got to lose. We made it this far. Paying no mind to fear, 'cause that's who we are. But tell me when we come down, I got to know. could go back to my old life. No, it feels like home and I don't know why. Oh, I'm so high. If you won't touch the ground, you got me.
This is the Wake and Bake Vibes with Too Cold, X Lemmy, and Killer Strider.
You heard it here first on Wake and Bake Vibes. Twitter space, we live.
Blast, 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 you had your chance, chance, chance. Now you just ash, ash, ash. That Phoenix blast, blast, blast. We on our way up, way up. You done had your chance to get them bags up, bags up. Now that rocket ship, we gonna blast, blast, blast. You had your chance, chance, chance. Now you just ash, ash, ash. That Phoenix blast, blast, blast. We on our way up, way up. You done had your chance to get them bags up, bags up. Now that rocket ship, we gonna 1% all alone. Rocket ship and we gone. Heard that they making clones, they control most of domes. They asleep, it's a show. Drop it down, all time lows. Losing light, losing souls. Hold it strong, cause we know we about to explode. We about to escape. If only you had the
patience, get your bags off exchanges, waiting like a ticking time bomb, but they losing hope cause
XRP classic right there. We gotta run that back, man. We gotta run that back. XRP classic right there. Shout out XRP bags for sure. Hold on. This might be a good time to refresh the page. They're gonna refresh the page. That's what we gonna do. Hopefully they don't mess up the shuffle. Hopefully this don't mess up our playlist. I was told to reload the page. Alright, let's try it out now.
Blast, you had your chance. Now you just ash that Phoenix. Blast, we on our way up. You done had your chance to get them bags up. Now that rocket ship, we gonna blast. You had your chance. Now you just ash that Phoenix. Blast. We on our way up. You done had your chance to get them bags up. Now that rocket ship, we gonna 1% all alone. Rocket ship and we gone. Heard that they making clones. They control most of domes. They asleep, it's a show. Drop it down, all time lows. Losing light, losing souls. Holding strong, cause we know we about to explode. We about to escape. If only you had the patience, get your bags off exchanges, waiting like a ticking time bomb. But they losing hope, cause Jed running out of tacos. And we cop those, cause you know, and I know, getting bags till we got a pile. Them funds is in denial, them rockets went for miles. It still ain't been down, where they all went. I think they took the crown, they tried to shoot us down, but they know they can't stop it. No, not this time, we just rock it. They say we look like prophets while we island shopping. The mothership rocking, the whole fam popping. The bottles keep blast. You had your chance. Now you just ash that Phoenix. Blast. We on our way up. You done had your chance to get them bags up. Now that rocket ship, we gonna blast. You had your chance. Now you just ash that Phoenix. Blast. We on our way up. You done had your chance to get them bags up. Now that rocket ship, we gonna They talking about a one world order and a one government, one coin running it, bankers jumping, pumping it. For those who have eyes to see, probably got tons of it. The old system falling and it's gone, and it's sunken in the new decentralized way, cause we don't really trust in them. They try to usher in the evil ways, but there's no way we falling for that game. We went from real chains into mental, now it's blockchains with them central banks. What a bunch of snakes, they want you in the flames, but the Phoenix rose away. So I say you take your gains and you make a change, but first you leave the city, hit the mountains or the plains. Get yourself together just in case, to be safe, unplug and escape from the rat race. Don't get caught up in the wheel, they want you in the game, they want you back asleep, but I pray you stay awake. So we wait until we blast. You had your chance. Now you just ash that Phoenix. Blast. We on our way up. You done had your chance
chance to get them bags up, bags up. Now that rocket ship, we gonna blast, blast, blast. You had your chance, chance, chance. Now you just ash, ash, ash. That Phoenix blast, blast, blast. We on our way up, way up. You done had your chance to get them bags up, bags up. Now that rocket ship, we gonna
Be careful what you put in your eyes. Be careful what you put in your ears, cause these people might be telling you lies, and these people never facing their fears. Be careful what you put in your eyes. Be careful what you put in your ears, cause these people might be telling you lies, and these people never facing their fears.
Wow, I'm amazing without the grace. Black and white flow, but this ain't a race. With all this cream, you would swear that I got an expensive taste. I feel alive knowing that I look dead straight in the face, cause I'm the type of nigga to put niggas in their place, even if there's no room for lies, cause we live by the truth while you're out here in denial. Besides, I'm the living truth in a human body. I'm heaven sent, but one hell of a guy. And if the devil wears Prada, then I'm that angel dancing with the devil, but a Darth Vader to these Star Wars rebels. Rebels.
Be careful what you put in your eyes. Be careful what you put in your ears, cause these people might be telling you lies, and these people never facing their fears. Be careful what you put in your eyes. Be careful what you put in your ears, cause these people might be telling you lies, and these people never facing their fears.
They say hear no, see no, speak no, evil. I see the glasses half full, where's the refill? Every day's a movie, guess tomorrow is the sequel. Drop a couple of lines in the sea, we not equal. Can't touch me, I'm Steven Seagal. Fire in my eyes, cause I do this for my people. Stand for something, or you will fall for anything. That's just my 50 cents to these many men's. You know that real eyes realize. Closing your ears never helped you when you're facing fears. Be careful what you, be careful who you, be careful where you.
Be careful what you put in your eyes. Be careful what you put in your ears, cause these people might be telling you lies, and these people never facing their fears. Be careful what you put in your eyes. Be careful what you put in your ears, cause these people might be telling you lies, and these people never facing their fears.
These people never facing their fears.
Triangular Trap Tsunami. X Lemmy and Kamikaze coming through with another XRPL Wake and Bake Vibes exclusive. You know what time it is. You know the vibes. Heard here first. Let's get it.
Say I'm a superhero. Well, I'm just some man in town. My power ranges from 100 to 0, and I'm all down and out. Some people look and they shout, what's this? woke up and I looked in the mirror. I see what they talk about. Charisma built on this pillow. I'm thankful for all in all. Bad decisions as well. Good will always rebel. Strange, insecure, uncanny pain, bring no shame like fire in the woods. Look and they shout. What's this guy all about?
The trap
Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gag gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze.
What's up? It's the Wake and Bake. Too Cold and Gorilla Jake. Let me and Kamikaze bringing the vibes. So pull up, cause we live.
Yeah, an OG, smoking OG. Good I crush it down, break it up, roll it and smoke it slowly. The organic grown trees, a puff of that good weed. Could put you on a vibe that can make for good stories. Go ahead and proceed to pass the joint and don't forget to play some music. It will stimulate the mind once you get into it. We can talk about it if you're into it. That's on me, let me and Too Cold get into it. We all about the music, we all about the movement, creating a new movement. All about the vibes and there's nothing to it. Legendary status is where we at, where music is therapy, so just relax. Triple dose of the music facts, no side effects, you know where it's at.
Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gag gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. We the ball like Pearl Harbor, Coach Carter. Crypto Jace, X-rated, we grind harder. Then the clips, Lil Wayne and Dre. XRP a reject, they can't relate. Family matters, they used to call me Steve Urkel with my suspenders on. In my buck tee, sober new to shout in, I was buck weed. Blood type diet, guess I'm a little farmer. Big farmer, still killing off the masses. Wake and bake, every episode a classic. I prefer a real body over a plastic. Son I muse, we been triangular trapping. Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gag gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. Lil' farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. What's good?
Chilling. Welcome to the space, man. This is on the Wake and Bake Vibes 86. We on our 86th episode of the Wake and Bake Vibes. We appreciate you coming through, Dollar Po. I'm gonna get with you in 1 second. Let me just open up the room, open up the show, and we gonna chop it up with you in a hot second. We really do appreciate you pulling up. So for those who don't know, if this your first time pulling up, this the Wake and Bake Vibes. I go by the name Lemmy. We just got done playing the playlist. We just went 10 tracks in. You know how we do. Opening it up, warming it up for everybody coming through. I got my co-host Kamikaze here, and this the 86th episode. We like to welcome everybody in. And you already know we got great discussion lined up for y'all, lined up for everybody today. If y'all want to talk, hey, we would love to hear you guys' feedback. So if you guys want to hit the mic, if you guys want to hit the comments, feel free to join the conversation today. We gonna really open it up. We got Kamikaze here. He gonna lay down the foundation and the footprint for how we rocking today. And we got a new guy in the house named Dollar Po. So we definitely gonna let you chop it up with us, man. We roll out the red carpet for everybody, man. Just let my boy Kamikaze come through and speak his piece. We gonna let you definitely talk. It seems like you got something to say, bro. Kamikaze, what it do?
Hey, what's good, everybody? Hope everybody's good on the YouTube side. Shout out to everybody here on the X/Twitter side and everybody on the back end. We really appreciate you guys pulling through, listening in. We are on our 86th episode, and we have some greatness in store for you guys. Really appreciate you guys pulling through. So with this episode, we are going to be talking about streaming platforms. We've been hearing so much news about what's going on with the streaming side of things. And then on the back end, we're going to be speaking about hip hop and whether hip hop /rap is dead. We're gonna have a debate about that, but first and foremost, we gonna have the first conversation about the streaming platform, Spotify, all the changes that are coming about with the rules and whatnot, as well as we plan to have like some giveaways, giving away some NFTs, music NFTs. We'll be discussing that in the back end. But yeah, let's dive into it. But first, Dolapo, what's up, bro? It's great to have you on the show. We have a newcomer here, so welcome to the show. We really appreciate you pulling through, and yeah, it seems like you do have something to say. I see that you're a developer. A full stack developer, self-taught full stack developer. So, yeah, would you like to, introduce yourself and let us know more about you?
All right, thanks, man. I really appreciate you, man. So yeah, I'm Dolapo. Then I'm from Nigeria. So I'm glad to find myself here because I love this kind of space, you feel me? So yeah, I'm a software developer, as Kamiko said. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm glad to learn more from you guys. Thank you very much.
Hey, Dolapo. Oh, my bad, Kamikaze. Dolapo, where in Nigeria you from?
I'm from Lagos.
So we gonna add another element in this conversation. So what's good in Nigeria, man, with this Mobad situation, man? What's going on? What's the word on the street?
Yeah, bro, everything is going on. The Mobad issue just died up like that, and nothing is happening. So there is nothing they can do about the issue. But Mobad is gone. It's gone. So that's just it, man. So we've been following it heavy though here in America, man. We've been following a few people, The spiritual aspect of this death is like really riveting. It's like none other. Like I'm here in America, and it's rappers dying all the time here in America, and I never seen a spirit. I never seen. And Mobad just passed in September, so we in November. What, September, October, November? That's 2 months ago, and the spiritual aspect of
this kid dying off is really heavy. Like it might not be a big thing in Nigeria anymore. Like he just died off, but people around the world are really taking it heavy and really following it. And it's a lot of things going on regarding that. Are you seeing that, or can you speak on that?
Yeah, I would like to speak on it, man. What I would like to speak on is, it has been a very great loss for us in Nigeria. You feel me? So, but he was signed under Naira Marley's record, so I feel like he got some issues with Naira Marley on, let's say, some recent times ago. So they were like under the record label he was signed into. So I feel like that was where the cause of the issue came from. So I actually don't know what to say, but I don't know much about it. But Mohbad is actually a nice person. I love his songs. His songs are like glowing, and I love his song. It glitters man a lot. So yeah, it's actually not rooming in Nigeria again, because people actually try to bust to kind of make it seem so nice, like kind of make it actually paint us that we lost Mohbad, but there is nothing we could do about it. So actually, particularly me, it pained me so, but I actually feel like someone might actually have hand in Mohbad's death, but let's save that for another day. So that's just what I have to say. Thank you very much.
Copy. Thank you, bro, for speaking that piece. He's definitely emerged as one of my favorite artists as well. Like I think he's the artist of the year. I think he got one of the best songs of the year. But I appreciate you speaking on that, and I definitely hope to hear what you got to say throughout our conversation today. Kamikaze, you wanna go ahead and lay down a footprint for what we got going on today?
Yeah, for sure. So, in the past weeks, we've been hearing news about, Spotify changing, their rules and about royalties. So, basically, people who don't have over 1,000 streams annually on a track of theirs won't be getting paid. So, it's gonna affect a whole lot of artists and artists who are starting off, people who are, in the music industry, trying to make a living, or trying to, get out there in the, in the music industry. But I want to find out from the listeners and everybody here on the panel, what do you think that about that? Do you think it's a good thing? Or do you think it's a bad thing? Do you think it's going to affect a whole lot of artists? Do you think that artists are not going to be using Spotify anymore? Is there anything you think should change with those rulings? Because before, apparently Spotify was supposed to work with, I think, is it Deezer? They have this artist program, initiative. So they had this artist-centric model that they were gonna work on, and then all of a sudden Spotify just hit the whole world with this news that they rather changing their model to something different rather than following Deezer's artist-centric model, where I think Deezer, is it Deezer? I think I may be wrong if it's not Deezer, but they were gonna be more artist-centric and focus more on promoting and helping artists get paid better, but now Spotify decided no, artists who have less than 1,000 streams will rather get paid. They won't get paid at all. So now, in my opinion, I feel like it's going to help more artists to work harder to create more quality music. But I'll get into that a bit more. We have Crypto Red Eye who has his hand up. What's up, bro? What do you have to say about this news?
Yeah, I think I seen a post earlier about it, and then I heard you talking about it right now. Yeah, that was one of the first things I thought of what you just said about pushing artists to work a little harder. And I also thought about is that going to allow the artists that are getting paid to get paid more? Did they change that style too? Like, are they paying more there? Also, are they just not paying the people that have less than 1,000 views and just putting that in their pocket to the side and be like, okay, we don't have to dish out this money now?
Yeah, I think it's probably the former one. They probably just not going to pay the artists, and as well as the artists who have more streams, they're not going to pay them even more. I don't think that's what they do, because from what I know about Spotify is that they have deals with Sony, the UMG, all these big labels, right? Spotify basically has to pay them for the music that they put on their platform, which kind of puts them at a loss, because they have to pay them first, pay those labels first before they pay the artists. That's why they pay all the independent artists pennies. And me and Lemmy have spoken about this, that basically you as an artist putting your music on these streaming platforms kind of makes you not independent. And there's so much talk about like independence as an artist, but it seems like if you putting your music on these platforms such as a Spotify, you're not necessarily independent, because these labels, like the big ones, Warner, Sony, UMG, they basically kind of own your catalog, and they're getting paid more from your music than you are actually getting paid yourself. So I think at the same time, with you being independent, you're not gonna get paid as much. You're still gonna get paid those pennies, because they're not gonna change their rates of how much you're getting paid. You're rather still gonna get paid those cents. You basically gonna be getting paid $3 for that 1,000 streams, basically $3, and that's it. So if you want to really make a living, you need to up your game, and it's gonna be a challenge. So that's basically what I think. I think that artists really need to now push, and I think it's gonna like get rid of all the artists who just make music that isn't quality. They're not making music with substance. It's gonna be more people who are gonna work hard to put music out there and really market their music. Now it's gonna push people to market their music, which is also gonna make musicians be at a loss, because the marketing aspect costs a lot when it comes to making campaigns and whatnot on social media. You're gonna have to pay like maybe $50 to just market your music for maybe a couple of days, and maybe you might get results, you might get a couple of streams, but it's gonna be hard for you to make that money back from those streams. You know, you may gain
you definitely gotta market your music.
Exactly. It's gonna be a challenge for sure.
What do you think the percentage is of that under 1,000 streams is? Do you think it's like a couple percent, 3% of the revenue they're having to dish out? Do you have any idea?
I think it's maybe over 60%, maybe not even, like maybe 40. Let me not be too extreme. I think maybe it's 40%. I think it's a high percentage, because there's not many artists that have a lot of streams. There's another aspect to it that I'll get into a bit later, but I see Rootsy has his hand up. What's up, bro? Hope you're good, man.
Okay, I'll put my hand back up. I had more to talk about it. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Yo, what's good, y'all? You can hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on? How you been?
I've been good, man. How y'all been? Everything good?
Cool, and everything up.
Yep. Yeah, about this topic, I had actually read an article about it a couple weeks ago, because I had seen something, and I don't know, I kind of feel different ways about it. From one aspect, like, they did say that they was going to stop paying artists that couldn't reach a certain amount of streams per track, and I feel good about that, because, you know I can reach that mark, but then sometimes I can't. So the thing is, they did mention in the article that they're going to be like taking money away from artists that can't reach that metric, and they're going to be basically paying out more payments to artists who get more streams or whatever, and that's going to leave the other artists like with nothing. So basically, you're going to be putting your music up there to pay other artists, which is dumb to me. But then the reason that I think that they're doing this is because people are cheating the system when it comes to streaming, and real artists aren't getting a chance to like shine. And I think that they noticed that like a couple of years ago, they tried to change it up to where there was like, you know, if you pay to get on a playlist, Spotify, I don't know if everybody knows this, but if you pay to get on a playlist with Spotify, they will ban you. Like, they will take your songs off, or they will take your account away. And then one of my boys, he does music, and I kept telling him about, I'm like, yo, like, don't steal beats off of the internet, you know what I mean? And don't, like, he tries to trick the system, like he tries to go and just put his songs on play so he'll get streams, or tell people to just put it on repeat, right? And they're watching all of that stuff. And when people do like that, they take his whole entire catalog off of Spotify. You get what I'm saying? So it's two different things. I know they're doing it because, for one, I know that they want to like help artists out, but then at the same time, they're taking money away from people, which doesn't make sense to me. Which makes me think like, okay, I think that there's something big coming with the crypto space and music, because there's a lot of advancements when it comes to NFTs and crypto and music and stuff. There's a lot of advancements with a lot of companies and different things that's going on. So I think like maybe for the new year or starting next year, so there may be some major change when it comes to music streaming and how music is put out and the model of music. That's what it's really starting to look like, and they're kind of like panicking. So they're trying to figure out a way to kind of like secure their funds so that they don't go out of business type stuff. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what I see a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't think that it's cool that they're, you know, trying to say that if an artist can't reach a certain amount of streams that he shouldn't get paid, because that's still his creation. People are still coming to their platform to listen to that artist's music. You know, and I think that they should get paid. I think that they should do diligence as far as like making sure that everything is legit. Nobody's playing the system. You know what I mean? I know they're really big on like basically paying the DJ to play your song or whatever, you know, but I think that they can be a little bit more lenient with the streamings. That's just my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good
for sure.
Good point. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a question. I had a question about the whole playlist thing on Spotify. How does that thing go? Because I know a guy who was telling me like, oh, you just need to make like he said he plays all his music overnight on playlists on Spotify. He makes his own play. So how does this thing work? You make your own playlist, or people do this, or like he was doing that stuff. So I feel like if you able to do that, then you can easily get over 1,000 streams if you making playlists for yourself and you know, going that route. Am I tripping? Like,
no, you're not tripping, because that's one of the things that Spotify, to actually encourage artists to like make playlists, like curate their own playlists. But you got to be like actively really curating playlists. Like I know Amazon Music, they had came out with a service, AMP, where you could go on there and you can use Spotify songs to like basically do like a podcast where you play music and different things like that. And I was making playlists from Spotify, and I was doing that for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But people be trying to cheat the system. And the way that you're supposed to get on the playlist, like Spotify has a very specific way. And like they have a Spotify artist platform. You get what I'm saying? And on the Spotify artist platform, you have to go in there before you have to release the song, and you have to have time like 2 weeks before it's released, and then you have to go submit the song. You tell them what it's about, everything about the song, and you submit it to the Spotify editorial team. And then they have curators. You got to get to the curators, and they're the ones who make the playlist that Spotify actually, like the algorithmic playlist. And when you get on those algorithmic playlists, you eat like forever, because they're going to continue to play your songs, and they make sure it's played all over the world. I got a couple songs that's on those playlists, and you can't pay to get on those playlists. That's why they have a very strict thing against paying. But you can make your own playlist. Like if you make a playlist and you want to like basically, you know, promote your music or whatever, they say do that. You can actually feature your playlist on your Spotify artist profile like your playlist that you make. But what you can't do is you can't just leave it on repeat all day long. It has to show, because they want to see the metrics of who's listening, and they're going to give every artist their demographics. You get what I'm saying? So they know if it's you or if it's somebody else that's doing that, and they will ban you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, like Rootsy says, there's Spotify for artists. It's a platform similar to Apple Music for artists, where you basically check out your stats, check who's listening to your music live in real time. You can see which playlist your music's on, and if you have a release that's coming up, yes, you can send out your release to playlist request them. And when it comes to those playlists that people play and playing their music overnight, there's something called fraud detection. There's all these platforms have this, where they can see if you are playing your music. They check basically through your location, basically, as well as your IP address. They check all these things to see, okay, this IP address has been playing the same song 10 times in the span of 2 minutes, because someone maybe has opened up multiple tabs and playing the same song over and over again. So they then deduct and check, like, okay, this is not a real stream. This doesn't count as one stream. That's why sometimes if you do stream those songs over and over again, the streams won't really count. That's why your monthly listeners don't really go up, because of those kind of things. I do want to speak on that side of things a bit later, because we definitely, that's the other side of things that I want to get into, like the fake streams and whatnot. But I see Crypto Red Eye's hand has been up for the longest time, so Crypto Red Eye, speak your piece, man.
Yeah, just trying to finish off on the percentage thing. I never really liked Spotify for those reasons, because I believe they pay out the littlest of the mechanical royalties. I think Deezer's number one. Oh, no. Technically, Napster was number one, if I remember correctly. But let's say it was 30% or 40%, right? That they don't have to pay out now. So imagine waking up in the morning and fucking seeing on the news, okay, Spotify is now paying artists 40% more. It'd be game over. But instead, they're just pocketing the money. If they would have paid the artists, take that percentage and pay the artists more that are getting more than 1,000 streams, I think everybody would be flocking over.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to increase their subscriptions. You know what I mean? That's where they're really making their money, I bet.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think the thing that's killing them, compared to YouTube, and YouTube's another thing, because people can fake the numbers there a lot more, is the free tier. Like, compared to all the other platforms, most of them have a subscription-based service, and they don't provide a free tier where people can just listen to music for free. I understand that music should be, ethically, it should be free for everybody to listen to and access, right? But, for artists who make music, people should get paid for the product and what they release. And that's why I like platforms like, the Apple Musics, the Amazons, or maybe the Deezers. I haven't used Deezer before, but exactly, the Sonar Muse, platforms that focus on subscription based, because then at least, if someone does the fake numbers, they're using their subscription to do that, even though it's like it's like it's not ethical, but artists do want to make their money out of the music, and there is some type of prevention and fraud detection on these platforms that prevent, you know, all these streams from counting, but you still get a small fraction. Even if you do that on like maybe an Apple Music where you play your music and leave it on repeat, you still get a small fraction of money still from that, compared to a Spotify. Now they're going the extreme route because now they doing the whole you are able to stream music for free and we doing the ads, putting ads in your face thing. When it comes to the streams, right? Spotify also announced something new as well. They announced that they will be you will be charged if you do streaming fraud. So now if basically as an indie artist or someone who isn't big, if 90% of your streams are fraudulent, you're gonna now have to pay the platform and you're gonna get charged for that. So they're going heavy on this now. They're going heavy on it. So yeah, like Rootsy said, they may be now paying the bigger artists more. And the thing is, the bigger artists are going to be at an advantage because basically 80 to 90% of their streams aren't even fraudulent because they have majority of the listeners going to their music. So they won't really have to worry compared to those who have to do all the hard work and kind of keep their music on repeat overnight and do those fraudulent streams. So now it's going to be harder for artists to kind of make some money.
Point that Jay-Z got caught doing that with his music or something? Did you hear anything about that in the past?
Nah,
yeah, that's crazy.
I
heard Justin Bieber try to promote some his music like that. I think with his song Yummy, at some point he was like, "Yo, people, just put your music on like put the song on and sleep with it," or something like that. He was putting it on his Instagram at some point when he was trying to promote that song, when he was trying to make a comeback. So yeah, it seems like some of them have a hard time kind of getting those streams. I think maybe with Jay-Z, maybe that's why he created Tidal. Because Tidal's also, I think, like you said, Napster may be first, and then Tidal also pays a bit better than all the other platforms as well. It pays a bit more, so yeah, it could be that. It could be that, yeah, maybe that could be an issue, you know, that now these artists also have the issue of trying to make these numbers look like they're big. Because the only reason an artist, I think, like the big artists do that fraudulent streams is maybe just to push their egos up and maybe make their numbers look bigger. But they do have the numbers. Maybe you won't even notice that, okay, this artist is making fraudulent streams because of course they're big. Like maybe a Drake, for instance. A Drake could probably make like you may think, yo, he's making a million streams a day or a million views on YouTube. You know, you wouldn't notice that some of it is fraudulent because he's a big artist already. Maybe he's pushed like maybe 500,000 viewers already, and then like now he just pushes it a bit more, and you wouldn't even notice that because he's Drake. He's a big artist. So some of the artists do it like that. They just push it a bit just so that they can maybe now get the accolades and get, you know, all these nice plaques and stuff. That's probably the only reason why they do the fraudulent stuff, other than, you know, all these independent artists who just do it to kind of make a bit of cash, you know. And it's kind of hard because you basically making a loss in the end, because you of course have to pay for the internet, pay for your bills, your electric bill, and keep your music on, you know. So it's a challenge. It's really tough in these streets for real. So yeah, this is really a sad thing. Just like Rusi said, it's good and bad, and I feel like the good is that now it forces people to make quality music, quality over quantity. So maybe you now focus on pushing one song that you think is the best. You may still push quantity, right? But you're now gonna have to look for the songs that are quality within that quantity and push those songs a bit more. And then also another way for you to actually get out there is probably like go into playlists that are big. Like go find people who have playlists on Spotify that are doing well. Reach out to them and ask them, hey, make a request. Can I put this on this playlist? Or you could use your distributor to do that for you, because some distributors do allow you to, put your music on certain playlists or request your music to be put on certain playlists. So those are some things that I feel are going to benefit the artists now, because that's what the new streaming age is about. It's about now marketing your music, even putting it on TikToks, making more content for it to go up, or for your numbers to go up and to get more exposure. Artists now need to, realize that they need to be pushing their music as often as possible. Even though you feel like maybe it's tiring for you to kind of push the same old song every day. People, you may think like people are tired of seeing it all the time, but, people have a short attention span, so short memory. So like, you pushing it all the time may in the end kind of make them want to check it out, and that's the same kind of thing that radio used to do. They kept playing the same old songs every day, and then you start to like it. So that's the kind of thing you should do with your music as well, if you want to try and get away from this whole getting less than 1,000 streams on Spotify and all these platforms. So yeah, I feel like it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I mostly think, maybe it should be a good thing that people now start focusing on the quality music and releasing good music, because now the music industry is kind of saturated. It's oversaturated with a lot of music, and a lot of good artists are going unheard. So yeah, this is a good way for a lot of good artists to keep going, and the serious artists to keep making music, rather than people who aren't serious, not making any music and putting music out there. That's my take.
Yeah,
that's how I think about it.
A lot of old school artists are making a comeback right now. New Keith Murray, new AZ. Oh my gosh, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like, and they definitely know the models on how to actually, get their music out there and get their fans to, consume their music. There's so many different models to actually work on. I think there's something called the waterfall model. So if you're planning on releasing like a project, the best way to do it is rather, if you're dropping an album, just drop one single maybe once a week or something, and then you drop one song, and then the next week you drop the songs, one song, the song you dropped last week with a new song, and you create like an EP with it, and then you keep going until with all the songs until you create like the whole album and release the whole album, so that like people engage with the songs, because not a lot of people would just want to listen to a full-length project once you release it at once. Only if you're a big artist, then they'll do that. But if you're starting up, that's the best way to go about a waterfall model. Just drop one song each week and create an EP or playlist with all those songs in it, all the new songs, so that people just can consume them and stream those songs and get your numbers up. So the Spotify thing, it's sad, but it's also a good thing. I think it's for the greater good, overall. So yeah, just like Rootsy was saying, I also think it's good and bad. But now I'm leaning more towards it kind of being good, at the same time. But now this also drives people to now try and experiment and try out the Web3 side of things, the Web3 music side, and focus more on the community, because Web3, of course, is more community based. You now have to build with your community. Your community is the one who drives your music more than you do. They're the ones who market you more, because now if you tokenizing your music, they've purchased your music, and now they want to create value for your music by marketing you and what you have created. So the Web3 space is slowly, like Rootsy said, it's slowly going to come into the forefront, and maybe that's what Spotify is probably preparing for. They're probably preparing for Web3. They trying to look in different avenues and see how things are gonna go there. So we'll see. We'll definitely see how it goes. But yeah, there's definitely dope platforms out there that are on the Web3 space that are definitely helping and liberating artists, like similar to Sonar Muse, where we definitely focus on paying you guys out and artists out in real time using micropayments, so every second, rather than checking the number of streams, and also providing, even if you're not on the platform, you have pending funds, or if you haven't enabled your micropayments as yet, you have pending funds. You still have pending funds until you claim it. So until then, we'll have to wait and see how the music industry as a whole moves, because once the mainstream moves in a certain direction, that's where we all have to go. So we just have to see how things are going. And if Spotify is moving in this direction, if Apple Music doesn't budge and they're still keeping their thing, then I don't think a lot of the platforms are gonna, budge and move. And I think a lot of listeners might just move to different streaming platforms to access music more than anything, just to support their artists a bit better.
For sure. I got a question. With the playlist thing. So you gotta ask to be on a playlist for Spotify. You gotta.
Yeah. So if Spotify, like the Spotify playlist,
you submit the music right to them, and then they decide.
Yeah, so sometimes they have algorithmic playlists, and then they have their playlists where they curate these playlists weekly. Some of them are top tier playlists, like the Caviar playlist, where like dope artists on there. Like you have to be one of the dopest artists to be on those type of playlists. So Spotify curates playlists for you based on what listeners like, and they create playlists for they basically personalize playlists as well. So they'll say, okay, maybe you've listened to Rootsy, Black Rose, maybe now we'll suggest Lemmy's Crypto ABC song, kind of thing. They'll add songs that are similar within a playlist just for you, and then you'll be able to explore those artists. It's just some ways for you to explore. But yeah, you could also request, not Spotify. You don't request from Spotify. Maybe they do. You do, maybe if you go to Spotify for artists and your song is kind of getting released, you scheduled your release for a couple of weeks later. Like it has to be a minimum of 2 weeks prior. Then you can submit your songs to those playlists. But if you want, you can ask other playlist creators, like other curators, like maybe if you see like a huge playlist that has 1,000 likes or something like that, and you see they keep updating the playlist, you can like try and find the curator of that playlist. You can try find the Instagram or Twitter.
Usually they have a website, and you could submit their music. But like how you said, you can't pay to be on a playlist, but some of them actually make it to where you have to pay to submit your music. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a good model though. I feel like it is a good model just to kind of get exposure. If that person worked hard to get those listeners to check out their playlist, then yeah, you kind of do have to, pay just a bit to get your music on there. Exactly. So I think that model kind of works out in a sense. So now, if you really want your music to be out there, then you gotta do your thing. But now it's more about making quality music overall. Overall, that's the main thing now. If you are really serious about music, then this shouldn't really worry you. If you really are about like making quality music, yeah, this shouldn't worry you. You should just keep doing your thing, and definitely the playlists and the algorithms might just pick you up and put you on the greatest playlist that could get you more traction in the future,
I don't.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Now go ahead, you got it.
I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, and ultimately, the people, the market, they'll tell you too, like, because you can make a dope track, right? And you release it, and it's dope as fuck, but it never got marketed, so it only got, fucking 200, 300 plays. Take the same song, you market it, next thing you know, it's at 5,000, 10,000, and then the ball gets rolling because you marketed it, That's my feeling on that.
That's what I was gonna say. The same thing. Yeah, the song could be quality. It could be dope, but I feel like it's other things that's surrounding it, and I feel like an independent artist ain't gonna really be able. If you're an independent artist like every day like us, I don't know if they have the backing to get something done like that on a consistent basis. They might catch a break with like probably 1 or 2 songs, but a lot of those artists who are already established, they have backing, they good, you know what I'm saying? They had a chance. They gave themselves a chance through getting like being signed, you know what I'm saying? Like a real independent artist might get okay, I'm in Atlanta and I might know somebody who knows somebody, but I'm not signed to nobody, and they just happen to put my thing on their Instagram page just because I know them or out of love. But they might not do that for all of my songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I could just be a nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nobody to do that stuff for me. It could be a quality song all day, but it gotta have the right the factors that's around it. You know what I'm saying? To make it work. I don't know. That's how I see it. That's why I don't really care for it, because I'm not really in that position. I don't really care for it. I don't think it'll be beneficial for an artist like me. You know what I'm saying? So to whoever it'll be beneficial for, I think more power to them, and that's what's up. But to me, it's not really doing nothing for me. So I just rather just stay Web3 and keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, so I just pinned this tweet from Rootsy. Just replied and sent this link for Spotify Spotify for Artists, the playlisting. Another thing, so a correction, I think Spotify is going to be finding basically the distributor rather than the artist for if they fake their streams, 90% of their streams. So the distributor is going to be the one to get fined. And there's a tweet by Russ who has a comment about this penalizing labels or distributors when they find that more than 90% of the streams are fraudulent. So he says, after talking with my lawyer, this is actually a silly rule that's not going to affect any big artists. Think about it. They're saying you can fake even 85% of your streams, and that's fine. An established artist doesn't need to fake 85% though. Like I've said, big artists are taking a song that organically is getting, let's say, 800,000 streams a day and boosting it to 1.2 million a day. That's fair play according to the powers that be. But a new artist is more likely to be missed and to be effed up for this, because let's say they have 1,000 streams and fake 900 of them. Boom. That's not allowed. Crazy.
Well, you wanna.
This is a way for Spotify to free up more money to go to the major labels.
But all right, before we let Rusi speak, we spoke about it in the beginning. Like the major labels and Spotify, they in cahoots, so it's like they sharing money. It's a commingle. It's a I can't think of the word, but they just share. They basically just sharing the money between one another. It's what is it like a pyramid scheme. It's like a pyramid scheme. Goddamn, like we. I'm not signed. You not signed. They not benefiting off of us. We over here trying to get it how we live. Get this shit out the mud. We trapping basically. We trapping. We over here trapping it out, and they trying to shut down the trap. They like the feds raiding us. So if we not a part of their gang, then they gonna shut it down. So it's like almost simple arithmetic. It ain't really rocket science, and that's why I say that's why I feel like it's not really. Because if I go in, I'm gonna go in. They gonna try to come shut down the trap. So, but what's up, Rusi?
I just wanted to touch on that. I don't know. I don't think I can hear Crypto Red. I think I'm regging, but I just wanted to touch on that right quick about the playlist. Yeah, because they say like Spotify and them, they say to go in and submit. But here's the thing: when it comes to the genres, they're weird. You know what I mean? Like, it's very weird. Like you said, like they got their people in there. You know what I'm saying? Who make sure that there's certain sounds that they want to put on certain playlists. They can put in the algorithm, so they're still controlling the sound. And I'll give you a good example. Like the reggae playlist. If you're not like a Marley brother or somebody that's big like that they're making money off of, or if you're not one of those surfer rock bands from Cali, they're not putting you on a reggae playlist. Not even from Jamaica. You get what I'm saying? Like, they don't even care about the youth in Jamaica or anybody that's really from the culture that's making that good music. But I will tell you this. I made 2 rap songs that I put out on Spotify, and both of them got playlisted. Easy. You get what I'm saying? Because they never playlisted one of my reggae songs. And I've been on a Voice for reggae, like The Voice, ABC. They heard me and they invited me to audition. I got on The Voice. All kind of stuff. Sony was scouting me. They had the Jewish people that are high up come down, and they was talking to me. They wanted me to change up my. They wanted me to stop doing reggae, and they wanted me to start being like a rock and roll artist. Which now that I think about it, is pretty dope. Back then, I wasn't really with it. But now, when I try to like submit songs for like reggae or something like that, they never playlist. And I'm like, dang, man, like, that was a really dope song. I really, really put a lot into that trying to get playlisted. And then I'm like, okay, let me go look at the playlist for reggae that they actually got. And the playlist that they got up there is just surfer rock bands and all love songs with reggae love songs. The regular stuff, the commercial stuff. It ain't nothing that's cultured, because they want to control the sound, because they're getting paid off of that. The record labels, all these people that are on those playlists, yeah, you're right. The record labels are getting paid. The record labels are the ones, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was having a conversation with somebody and he was saying that the record labels are the ones who are actually putting the curators there to make the playlist. You get what I'm saying? So when you submit your song to like Spotify and stuff, those curators are from the record labels, so it's like you're gonna lose every time. If you're lucky, they might put your songs up there, but it's a losing battle.
Yeah, you play. Yeah, that's why exactly. So it's like, to all my fellow independent artists that's just like me in the same boat. If that's something you want to do, more power to you. But me, I just I knew something wasn't right, but I feel like we getting to the bottom of it now. Like, I feel like the bottom line with the whole thing is just like, if you're signed, then you got a chance. You can be one of them signed artists. You can be one of them signed artists that nobody knows about. You know what I'm saying? And you drop a song, Spotify gonna put your shit on there because you signed. You dealing with one of their partners. You know what I'm saying? it's a good look for them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in a gang. It's gang.
Hey, yeah, for sure, bro. Hey, but then on the flip side of that, with like when you do sign to the label, you're still not gonna see none of that money. The label still gets that. You get what I'm saying? Like all that streaming money, you're not gonna see none of that. Only money you're gonna see is like merchandise and touring money. Any money that comes from anything that the record label put out when it comes to that recording is going back to them. They're gonna come up with all kind of fees and stuff to make you pay that money back.
Yeah, and that's why you got to do little baby numbers. That's why you got to do little baby numbers. You gotta have a billion views. So like we about to hit December and they gonna roll it out the stats. Like who's the hottest artist? Who's the hottest rap artist of the year? I guess Drake or J. Cole. Them dudes is gonna have 100 million to a billion listens, but that's two people, and you got all of these. You got hundreds of artists. Like hip hop artists alone, you know what I'm saying? Thousands of them that that can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And or is trapping it out however they can. Or you got a couple hundred that signed to those labels that's getting pennies. So they start trapping for real. They start going to sell drugs. Some of them don't, but like it's like. Yeah, they got to go find a way to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? You absolutely correct. So, I mean, I heard you say that you been able to get on a few playlists and get paid. And that's a good look for you. And if it's something that you want to continue doing, by all means do it. And whoever else is doing it, do it. But me, I haven't got any information that I'm on any playlist. So I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna just ride the wave that I'm doing.
And yeah, they don't let you know when you're on a playlist. I just went and checked my stats. Like I got the Spotify for artists, but I'm on like once you get on one playlist, you start getting on a gang of playlists. I think I'm on like over 500 now, and that's just Spotify. And I think I'm on playlists for like Apple Music and Tidal and different stuff too. But let me put it like this: 50,000 streams is 20 sold NFTs at 0.05 Ether, I think. 0.008 or something like that. If you sell 20 NFTs at that price, that's 50,000 streams.
Exactly. So the Web3 space is definitely the new thing, because now at least the artists still, if they own their masters, they definitely gonna make the most out of it, and they definitely gonna make more at a quicker rate. It's basically like slanging, and that's the beauty about NFTs, and the reason why I'm so for this whole new NFT space and creating NFTs is because it's similar to back in the day selling physical copies. You as an artist, if you were slanging CDs in the back of your car or even going out there and getting people to buy, you getting 100% of that money, 100% of it. But of course, it depends on the marketplace you with. Of course, they're going to take a small cut, but you still get majority of the money. So it's a beautiful thing for people to start, exploring the Web3 side of things. The Web3 side is definitely going to be the place where artists are more liberated. It's just that it seems more challenging for people to dive into Web3, and it's harder. People just are, I guess, more lazy. I would say lazy to actually explore and try out new things. Setting up a wallet might be challenging for them, so all that stuff just needs to be broken down and easier for artists to get into, so that they can start earning, so yeah, I definitely see that coming soon. Definitely, maybe 2024 is definitely the year of like music and Web3, because in all other years it's always been the profile pictures. The music space hasn't had its time yet. It's still early for the musicians to come in, and when the mainstream starts putting it out there. Of course, Snoop Dogg is here and all of that, but he's not really somebody who's making, any waves for the Web3 space right now. But as soon as the real mainstream starts making people focus on Web3, then we're going to start seeing a movement and we're going to start seeing things happen. And another thing is Tory Lanez also cracked the code. He cracked the code by selling 1 million copies of his music on, I think, was it the Tezos? I don't even know. I think it was the Tezos blockchain.
I thought it was Ethereum.
I don't know. I can't even say. I think it was. I don't think it was ETH though. I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, he cracked the code there, and maybe that's one of the reasons why they did what they did to him. So he cracked the code. He was trying to push that to the masses and let them know, like, yo, if you're an artist, you can do this too. It's as simple as that. You can make 1 million copies, and the people who own my music right now, they can flip that even more, and they can create value from it. So yeah, man, the Web3 space is definitely gonna be the new thing, and we are definitely early. Like Rootsy said, yeah, the labels are in cahoots with the curators, and the curators are definitely going to be really biased and selective, and they're only going to select artists that maybe the labels are eyeing, that they think the labels should sign. So they're only adding you to playlists because, like, maybe they're saying, hey, labels, check this guy out, he or she might be the next big thing, And yeah, Spotify for artists is a great place to check out your stats. You see what's up with your stats, which songs are getting played the most, which playlists you've been added on, and it's pretty dope because I also see which playlists I've been on. Sometimes it's like the daily playlist, sometimes it's like some curated playlists, especially when it comes to the K Monster side, production side. I get added to playlists a lot, like lo-fi playlists and stuff like that. So yeah, man, like the playlist side is definitely important when it comes to getting traction and getting attention. So yeah, it's gonna be a challenge for musicians overall now. And I think let me just bring out something. He just spoke about hip hop artists and stuff, and I think we should get into some music, and then after that speak on hip hop. And the question is hip hop dead? Is hip hop dead? Do you think hip hop music is dead? And yeah, what's the reason for your answer? We'll just get into it just after the music break.
All right, let's get into it real quick. This is episode 86. I hope I haven't been saying 85. We on episode 86. The Wake and Bake vibes. Shout out to everybody checking in. I gotta reload this page. I thought it was loaded up already.
Oh yeah. When Rootsy said something, I wanted to say it's Shmita time. Yeah. Just a heads up. If you're here in the space, if you want a Shmita NFT, just put in the comments Shmita, and if you want to Shmita NFT, just send me your wallet address as well, and I'll send you and gift you a Shmita music NFT. Just put Shmita in the comments, and I'll send you a DM and ask for your wallet address.
I still gotta let you know if I got one of them too. I don't think I'll let you know. I'm still waiting on this page to load up. Hold up. It's coming. Y'all bear with me. This is Wake and Bake Vibes 86. Streams and Flows episode. Shout out everybody checking in. Piffington, I see you. We got Nigeria in the building. We got some YouTubers on the other side kicking it with us. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Is hip hop dead or is it alive? What's going on with hip hop, y'all? Y'all let us know. Let's get into it for sure.
This is a Wake and Bake Vibe exclusive.
Kamikaze Monster.
Whoa, this is a Wake and Bake exclusive.
In my spaceship, bags in the trunk, blast off in my spaceship. I'ma go away, fly away in my spaceship. I'ma do some flips, do some spins in my spaceship. ET in the sky when you see me passing moonlight. Spaceship, doing flips, doing spins all night. You be gassed up on them coins, yeah, that's all hype. You be talking FUD, cause you know we blasting all night. You be talking FUD, cause you know you can't win the fight. Faster, cheaper, quicker, we could send that money all time. Spaceship, beaming through the clouds, I need new wipes. I smell like gold, fresh minute, coin, gold sights. Spaceship with a gold tint and some gold lights. I be in the skies and I be in them starlights. Spaceship, star bright, beaming like heaven like. I'ma hold it down for the crown, do it all night. I be buckled up, moon suit in my spaceship. Bags in the trunk, blast off in my spaceship. I'ma go away, fly away in my spaceship. I'ma do some flips, do some spins in my spaceship. I knew it was fate. I've been getting bags, stuffing bags, high stakes. Now we in the skies, dropping green bouquets. Now we in the skies, dropping bags for days. Robin Hood with the action, we all getting paid. Deep state getting slayed, they gon' run away. Most of us is woke up, most of us awake. We gon' save the day, then it's back into the rockets and we gon' blast away. No time to play, I got more peeps to save. They stuck in their ways, gotta get them off that cash and that change. Bring them to that new world of that blockchain. Big bags and big gains. I be buckled up, moon
suit in my spaceship. Bags in the trunk, blast off in my spaceship. I'ma go away, fly away in my spaceship. I'ma do some flips, do some spins in my spaceship.
That was hard, XRP Bass. That was hard.
We got an exclusive from my boys, my bros, my right hand and my left hand, X Lemmy and Kamikaze, coming through, dropping that heat. Let's go.
Every now and then people turn their back on me. I don't even know what the fuck's up with that, homie. Now the homies fuck around and turn their back on me. Heard it's lonely at the top, but I can only be me. Every now and then people turn their back on me. I don't even know what the fuck's up with that, homie. Now the homies fuck around and turn their back on me. I heard it's lonely at the top, but I can only be me.
I try and stay grounded.
I can only be me.
I try and stay grounded.
I can only be me.
I try and stay grounded.
I can only be me.
I try and stay grounded.
I can only be.
I try and stay grounded, but it's harder when you're this high. The obstacles pop up, it's arguments and misflights. And right when you're thinking you've won every fist fight, the shoulders they get cold, no warning, no insight. What's the reason for the missing words? Seasons come, seasons go, but my numbers stay the same. Never felt like my head's gotten bigger than my name. And I've done a decent job of not showing all the pain. They say it gets lonely at the top, and I pray the momentum doesn't stop. If it means leaving love on the cold chopping block just to get what I want, I'll park the whip in the front. Make it easy to front like you're not mad impressed that I kept moving forward and found mad success. Yo, that I keep moving forward and find my success.
I've got too many stories of backstabbers, fakers, and foes. I'm talking lying motherfuckers, yeah, the type we all know. The type to steal from your house and then lie to your face about it. Ruin everything you work for, still you work around it. Circle them out and get them out the circle. I know it seemed like they help, but they hurt you. And I don't really think it's worth the risk. And I don't really think it's worth that shit. So I roll on, cut them off. I ain't got no time to waste. Can get up on my level or just watch me while I elevate. It don't mean nothing to me either way though. The only thing that I can do is be real and let them know the whole truth, so they can make a choice and I can make a choice too. It took a couple trips round to learn that, and now these motherfuckers wanna turn back. Every now and then people turn their back on me. I don't even know what the fuck's up with that, homie. Now the homies fuck around and turn their back on me. Heard it's lonely at the top, but I can only be me. Every now and then people turn their back on me. I don't even know what the fuck's up with that, homie. Now the homies fuck around and turn their back on me. I heard it's lonely at the top, but I can only be me.
What's he trying to say? I totally get it. He may have stolen our treasures, but by doing so, he showed us
that the real treasure is friendship.
Triangular.
My scripts that I'm writing now off my head, off the dome. It might infect you just like it's lead. Old home that was built in the 70s. Clean me out, they trying to replenish me. Yeah, I've been observing and I'm seeing something odd. How y'all playing with Lucifer but praying to God. Flaw, accountability all. Treat God like Ken Nugent when calling, that's all. Nah, I've been observing and I'm seeing something odd. How y'all playing with Lucifer but praying to God. Flaw, accountability all. Treat God like Ken Nugent when calling, that's all. No, one call, that's all, ass nigga. Lil' mode, I raw nigga. Y'all sick in the head, well I'm sick. You think you rich, well I'm rich. Without counting nobody pockets. Been ballin' in the 90s like I'm a Houston Rocky. Yeah, I'm charged up, put me out that socket. If the devil want war, then we gon' outfit knock it. I've been observing and I'm seeing something odd. How y'all playing with Lucifer but praying to God. Flaw, accountability all. Treat God like Ken Nugent when calling, that's all. No, see a problem, call it out. Don't be scared to question anything. I'm questioning everything, and that's on everything. I don't need heavy bling, I don't need pinky rings. War on the horizon, not love. Clean your heart off with soap suds. Yeah, man, I can't drop the ball no more. I can't drop the ball like soap. Yeah, ain't in jail. My mind is free. Is you free or dumb? It's precious, man. This life I'm living. Never had to sell my soul. I build my finances up. Everything is coming like gold. I got my XRP. I never sold my soul. I say it 5 times in one song. Kid, don't get no old. Yeah, it ain't getting older. Yeah, I ride out like a soldier. Yeah, but I ain't Destiny's Child. Yeah, I used to live my life wild. Yeah. Wow, can I get a okay? Slim me, looking like your sensei. I've been observing and I'm seeing something odd. How y'all playing with Lucifer but praying to God. Flaw, accountability all. Treat God like Ken Nugent when calling, that's all. No, one call, that's all, ass nigga. Lil' mode, I raw digger. Y'all sick in the head, well I'm sick. You think you rich, well I'm rich.
You are now listening to the Wake and Bake Vibes every Thursday with Killer Strider, Too Cold, and X Lemmy. Come join us and catch some vibes. Spark one.
Sometimes my thoughts go missing, I wonder where they go. They say we really existed, when we die, where do we go? They say keep your enemies close, they could be friends or foes. They say keep your enemies close, I don't know who I chose. Sometimes my thoughts go missing, I wonder where they go. They say we really existed, when we die, where do we go? They say keep your enemies close, they could be friends or foes. They say keep your enemies close, I don't know who I chose.
Kanye said slavery was a choice, I think he's right. Even though I slandered him on choice, I just did it out of spite. Man, I had a lot of gripe at the time, I did it for the hype. If I seen his ass outside Jesus, it'll really be on sight. Vision ain't 2020, but I'm seeing plenty. All the schemes and envy, fake ones trying to friend me. Deny him like Facebook or IG. I'm only on Twitter now, deleted all my social media. Retired, sit them down, no Tupac, but I get around. I see the bigger picture now. No Michelangelo, no Da Vinci, no Basquiat, it's all in me. Kodak Black, I paint a vivid picture. I heard that the Bible got wicked scriptures. Deuteronomy, I see him kind of me. I had to cleanse myself like a Kalani. Chapter 12, verse 27 reads, say it with me, offer your burnt offerings. The flesh and the blood on the altar of the Lord your God. The blood of your sacrifices shall be poured out, but the flesh you may eat. That sounds like a blood sacrifice to me, but what you see?
Sometimes my thoughts go missing, I wonder where they go. They say we really existed, when we die, where do we go? They say keep your enemies close, they could be friends or foes. They say keep your enemies close, I don't know who I chose. Sometimes my thoughts go missing, I wonder where they go. They say we really existed, when we die, where do we go? They say keep your enemies close, they could be friends or foes. They say keep your enemies close, I don't know who I chose.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who are my friends and foes? Family over everything, that's how the saying goes. When it all comes crashing down, where can you go? Who do you really know? Is it yourself or are you just an empty soul? Well, that can't be though, because people ain't real, even with themselves. People change after they get the wealth or fame, it doesn't end well. And when they get defeated, they can't live with themselves. Losing true connections over shallow and empty shells. How can you tell? Well, they start to move sneaky, but the wooden floors are squeaky. You smell the bullshit when they be speaking, never affirming, just critiquing. That's when they hit the glass ceiling, that's when you know they peeking, and all their real friends start leaving. These are some signs to see who is true. Gotta be careful with the people around you, different energies surrounding you. Gotta think differently about how you move. The signs are everywhere, just find the clues. If they cozy on your feet, wear the shoes. Sometimes my thoughts go missing, I wonder where they go. They say we really existed, when we die, where do we go? They say keep your enemies close, they could be friends or foes. They say keep your enemies close, I don't know who I chose. Sometimes my thoughts go missing, I wonder where they go. They say we really existed, when we die, where do we go? They say keep your enemies close, they could be friends or foes. They say keep your enemies close, I don't know who I chose.
My thoughts went missing, I just brought them back to this track. Atlanta churches on every road, a crowd, the same thing as that. Nas and Oludara, I had to come through and bridge the gap. New York, Jamaica to South Africa, the triangular trap. Bob Marley started with Scout, then he went revolution. Like Pimp C said, it's an institution. I'm an underground king, I don't need no bling. I got my own vocals, I don't need no singer. Got my own goddess, I don't need no ting. LGBTQ, that ain't me though, ding. Agenda is real, pedos trying to get a feel. Ain't nothing new under the sun. It don't seem right, better run. I don't advocate for no gun, but protect your daughters and son. 100, I'm just trying to keep it 100. Or 1,000, or 10K, or 100K, or milli, or billion, or trillion, or zillion, oh really? Let's see what this crypto do. Astronomical to the moon, or can I really go there? Cause the firmament is so real.
Sometimes my thoughts go missing, I wonder where they go. They say we really existed, when we die, where do we go? They say keep your enemies close, they could be friends or foes. They say keep your enemies close, I don't know who I chose. Sometimes my thoughts go missing, I wonder where they go. They say we really existed, when we die, where do we go? They say keep your enemies close, they could be friends or foes. They say keep your enemies close, I don't know who I chose.
Yeah. We back. This Wake and Bake Vibes 86. Your boy Lemmy is here. Got Kamikaze in the building. We continuing our discussion, streams and flows. Also, if I didn't state it earlier, which I think I didn't, that these songs are being played off of the 86 playlist on the Sonar Muse website. If you like what you're hearing, feel free to go on sonarmuse.org, tap in, click on the playlist side. You'll see the Wake and Bake Vibes 86 playlist. That's where all of these songs are being played from. That's our first song intermission. We usually give you about, on a good day, we give you about 20 songs total. When we're not doing our listening parties, we give you about 20 songs from artists. They're all being paid out via web monetization. A Web3 feature that's going heavy in these crypto streets. While I'm not really worried about what Spotify got going on. I do have for the record, I got an artist page on Spotify, but I don't ever go on there. I got my Apple Music. I was never really a fan of Spotify anyway, but we're gonna leave that conversation alone. We're gonna get into the next segment of our conversation. Shout out Adam Wonders. Appreciate you making it, man. You always on time. You ain't never late, man. We just doing our thing. You know, you can always run these episodes back on the podcast side on Sonar Muse. You know, and it'll get you up to speed with what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love. Kamikaze, what you got going on, man?
Yeah. So we're back with another topic, and this topic is in regards to hip hop and the state of hip hop right now. Do you think that hip hop music is dead in its current state right now? What are your thoughts on that? before we even get into that, right? Lemmy, would you like to give us a definition of what hip hop is? What are your thoughts on what hip hop is?
You know, I had an OG tell me this, and I took this and ran with it. I feel like this is, you know, my definition of hip hop and what the definition of hip hop is. He's just like, you know, hip hop is basically, you know, you take the words hip and hop. Hip is what you hip to in your community, your surroundings, your everyday life. It's what you take the hip and it's what you hip to, and then the hop is the vibration that you get from it. It can make you laugh, cry, dance, sing. You know what I'm saying? So and that just brings hip hop together. You know what I'm saying? We didn't speak on any type of beats. We didn't speak on any type of flows. We just spoke on like it's not a flow, but it's like any type of vocal that will emit that you're hip to. And it'll emit some type of vibration from you. You know what I'm saying? Which of those things that I say. So that's what I see hip hop as. That's my definition, and I believe that is the definition. So yeah.
For sure. So yeah, I agree. That makes sense. Hip hop is basically what people are in tune with, what the musicians in tune with, their surroundings, speaking on what's in and getting the people to vibe to that, basically hop to that. And what I consider hip-hop really is the subgenre of rap. I think that rap is the OG genre, and what came from that was hip-hop. The beats, the sound, everything came from rap. But before rap, of course, came the other movements, you know, being it jazz, being it classical music. So everything stems from, well, the sound rather. So instruments really were the first thing to come about, and then the words came afterwards. But rap is, I think, the foundation of hip-hop. You can't have hip-hop without rap, because you need the rhythm and poetry, you need the poetic flows, the vibes, to actually be able to create hip-hop. So, in my opinion, I think that hip-hop is dying, in a sense, and I would say that the current state of hip-hop is what's killing it. The current state of rap, the where rap is going, where hip-hop is going, is basically killing it. Is basically making the genre die out. And I think we need to slowly change that. There may be, you know, the underground side of things that is still flourishing, you know, the underground artists, but the mainstream is what's basically killing things. So overall, I think hip-hop is dying. What do you think? What's your take on that, bro? What's your take on that? I think hip-hop is dead, but rap is still alive.
So I'm going to go back to the discussion that we had yesterday, and something that you just said. You said something about rap having a vibration. You remember? Do you just remember what you said? Like, say that one more time. Like the vibration of rap.
Yeah. So basically, rap. Basically, you feel a vibe from the words, the poetic, everything. Rap is basically rhythm and poetry,
right,
in a sense.
Right.
So that's where it comes from. You basically have to have some type of poetic cadence, rhyme scheme,
right,
and there has to be some type of feeling or story. That's what rap is about, creating a story, creating imagery for people to feel and go with. And without that, then there's no movement, there's no substance in it. Yes, hip-hop is more about having fun. It's more about the fun side of rap. It's about going with the flow and even creating scenarios that aren't even real. You know, you can create non-existent scenarios and on a beat. The beats actually are what creates the feelings as well. Of course, words also create the feelings. Words create imagery for you, but the beats create the feeling, because you can listen to music without any lyrics to it, but you can feel something. So overall, the rap side is more about creating stories, creating imagery for you. It creates a story for you. So yeah, the vibes that you get, the vibration you get from those words help you create an imagery of and feeling from the music, you know.
All right, so yeah, like I feel like I do feel like mainstream hip hop and mainstream rap is dead. But when you explain that side of rap, it's like emitting the production aspect of it. It's just bringing like the poetic side. Like if I'm doing spoken word or if I'm freestyling off the top, it needs. I feel like the hip hop part is that where the production is provided, where the sound, where the actual sound, where somebody say if I wrote a 16 and I needed a beat, is that where the hip hop side comes in for this to work? Because I feel like rap needs hip hop. It needs it. Like I think we was talking about this yesterday. Like that part of that spoken word of hip hop is not really doing nothing for anybody. Nobody. And I know you said I was taking it literally, but that's the way that I have to take it. I have to take that part of what you're saying at face value, because like that part of rap, at least to me, I don't think that's something that I want to hear on a day-to-day basis. I feel like I gotta hear a beat. That's what I've been accustomed to hearing since hip hop came to the forefront. Because even before hip hop, you had people like Jill Scott Heron in the 70s. You might have had some people like doing certain things, but they had some type. Most of them had some type of instrumentation going on, but it wasn't considered hip hop because the beat was something slower, of a slower pace. But I feel like in order for rap to thrive, it needs hip hop. It's like it's water. It's like it's fluid. It's something that hydrates it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the masses are looking for that acapella or that you know what I'm saying? That you know, just that free, somebody to kick a freestyle on a day to day. It's like it's something that'll be entertaining if it's convenient, but I don't think that's something that's there. But as far as your question is concerned, I do think that mainstream hip hop is dead and mainstream rap is dead. But there's even the underground aspect. I just seen a post with some artist. I never heard of him, but he got Harry Fraud. And I just see the cover art, and I'm just like, man, this is not headed in the right direction. But I even feel like a lot of these underground artists that they pushing on these like big blog sites, I wouldn't even categorize them as underground, because they have a mainstream agenda in mind. They pushing the things that these other mainstream artists are pushing. It's almost like they're signed, but it's like they're not signed, but they're signed, and it's like they're pushing the agenda of a signed artist. It's like a fake man. I don't know whether to call it fake independent, but all of that stuff that's getting pushed to the forefront is dead. Is dead to me. But I do think there's something under the surface that is giving it a pulse, and it's not all the way dead. The stuff that lies under that are the I guess the roses that's growing from the concrete, for lack of better terms. I feel like those are the things that's giving it a chance. So I wouldn't say it's dead fully, but the mainstream aspect is fully dead.
So you saying that you need hip hop in order to rap, to be a rapper. So
no. I did not say that. I didn't say you need hip hop in order to rap. I just said that it would hip hop it needs that. I feel like it needs that for the whole thing to come together. You can rap all day. You can rap a cappella. I can sit here and rap right now with no beat all day every day. But I feel like it needs that in order for it to be alive, because that's where the money has been made. Like if somebody goes on, we was talking about Spotify earlier. If an artist releases an acapella album on Spotify to try to reach that goal, I don't know if they're gonna stand a chance to get that done and do it the right way. I don't know if they're gonna stand a chance to get that done as opposed to having a beat. I feel like in order with to bring in the hip hop aspect and bring like a real vibration and bring and give yourself a chance, I think that a beat does need to be there. But I'm not counting out like the acapella and the freestyle and you know, just rapping element. I'm not taking that away from anything, because you know, you can do that in battle rap. You can do that. It's mostly a battle rap thing. It's mostly a spoken word thing. But the hip hop aspect, that's when you brought the beat in. So that's why I say that rap needs that hip hop element to take it to the next level.
Yeah, for sure. But you were speaking about like Jill Scott Heron and all those guys who used to perform, you know, just spoken word. It was more of spoken word, but in a poetic fashion, right? That and you say they also had
but it's rhythm and poetry, right?
Yeah, for sure. But you said they also had like a bit of instrumentation in the background. Yeah, that instrumentation also enhanced what they were saying, because to some extent maybe the drums got heightened when they said something to a certain extent, right? To emphasize certain words. And that's what the beat does, right? Beats are meant to enhance or emphasize certain things on what you're saying. It's supposed to emphasize the feelings that you are expressing within your words, right? So yes, rap needs a bit of the instrumentation, because that's what we started with. If we go back to the basics, right, music started with the drums, and it started then with other instrumentation. Then we got into the whole classical music side of things, and then we got into the jazz side of things. And with the jazz and classical side, then they started adding words to those things. They started singing. They started then using, you know, the scats and maybe even doing spoken word just to enhance things. And then that's where we got to rap. Rap then had, you know, the freestyling and all of that, and then we got into hip hop, which was more of the fun side of things. So we definitely do need the instrumentation, which then now brings me to saying that maybe the producers are now going to be into the forefront of things now, because of what's going on in the hip hop industry and the genre of hip hop. Because now, with what's going on now with the artists, is that now they focused more on just how it sounds rather than what they're saying. They focused on the cadences, the flows, rather than what they actually saying. Like, you would rather focus on maybe how they flowing on the beat and the different cadence and finding pockets in a beat, like going da 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 da, you know, kind of thing. Instead of really what they saying, they could just add stupid words in there, and it might not even mean anything. It doesn't have any substance, but people are feeling that more. So it's more about now the the flows and maybe the feeling, and what's making that more of a focal point is the instruments. You're right in saying that you do need the instruments, but right now you are somewhat validating my point by speaking on that, because it shows that now that the instruments are more important than the words. Because now, if you actually now are listening to hip hop, you now focus on the production. You're saying, "Damn, this producer produced a hard ass beat. Well, this artist now did dope. He made a dope track." The artist is just now another instrument on the beat. That's how I see it now, and that's why I say hip hop is slowly dying, because now the vocals are now an instrument that is just added just to enhance the instrumental of a producer. So the producers are going to be in the forefront now, and we can definitely listen to music without any words, because now people can just harmonize, and that's what hip hop is now becoming. It's being more of auto-tune and harmonizing more than actually rapping about things.
But that's what it's always been that though. Hip hop has always been the beat and the vocal, like, and it's always been able to thrive. But now the vocals are trash. So it's like, yeah, it's dead. The beats is going hard, but it's always been that. Like that's like, I think that's what we was trying to say. We was talking about yesterday. Like, nobody has ever, I can't remember in recent time anybody ever really dropping an acapella album where they just rapping with no beat, or they doing like DMX was one person who used to pray. So I look at his, and he even went up and did the Def Jam poetry, and he did his thing, you know what I'm saying? But nobody's doing that. Every artist, every rap artist has came through with a beat, you know what I'm saying? And they got their shit off. They made it, like, mad artists came through and made an impact with the beat. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, it's not really the move. But if that was the case though, if that was the case where it was just like always trash, the vocal was always trash, then hip hop would have always been dead. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I do agree that there's an aspect of hip hop that's dead, which is the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Sonar Muse got going on, I feel like Sonar, and that's why I'm giving hip hop a chance, because I'm fully in tune with Sonar Muse. I'm fully invested in Web3, so I'm gonna give it a chance. Like, this is where hip hop is my bread and butter, is my foundation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm connected to hip hop, so I'm not gonna be connect. I don't want to be connected with something that's just fully on dead. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna quit, but I'm gonna just be like, man, I don't think I want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna keep doing it, then it's something about it that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say, within the realm of what I got going on, I think that it has a pulse. The pulse might not be as strong, but it has a pulse. But to what you were saying, like, it's always been dependent on the beat. It's just what it is, and that's why when you look at this genre, it says hip hop / rap. So whatever that meant to them or whatever that means to us, that's what it is. I don't know. That's how I see it.
Yeah. I agree. Definitely, hip hop is, there is a small pulse, like a tiny pulse still, and there is a way to save it, but we need to, I feel like we need to go back to the basics, and the basics is, really looking into speaking the truth and not really focusing more on just sounding good. Because now, of course, back in the day, the artists were more competitive. They wanted to beat each other and be good, like have a better verse than another. Now it's more about the artists having fun, and yeah, it's cool to have fun, but you also need to have that substance. And I think going back to basics would be also, going back to the roots of what hip hop really is, just even speaking on your truth, speaking about life in general. Because nowadays, and there's some videos actually. I sent you some videos in the DMs. If you just scroll up, the videos on Fife and that little girl, bro. You could play that and we can speak on that. So we definitely need to have music that could lead the next generation into a better direction for the music, rather than misleading them into a path of talking about degrading things, talking about, my booty hole brown, kind of thing, and talking about, I have ops and I'll shoot your block kind of thing. You really need to, really need to dissect things and go back to the basics of just having fun about speaking about real average everyday life stuff that we all can relate to, not trying to act hard and trying to be cool, flexing things that a false lifestyle that not everybody is living and everybody's trying to imitate. Now everybody's trying to buy designer clothes, and now we all think that if you have designer clothes, you are the shit, kind of thing. Excuse my French, but we really need to go back to the basics of maybe even educating people about average life stuff, and the beats also bring that to the forefront. Some of the beats are bringing low vibrational energy too, because the bass, the heavy 808s also lead us to focus on the lower chakras. We're focused on sexualizing things and being in our primal instincts rather than being in our high vibrations. So having those smoother beats, having beats that actually can help artists to be more conscious, just like what most of these artists are now realizing that, and we can even speak on that. A lot of artists are now realizing that hip-hop is dying, just like Lil Yachty mentioning that the rap industry is going down. Even Nas back in the day was saying hip-hop is dead. So Lil Yachty did mention, he says hip-hop is in a terrible place. The state of hip-hop right now is a lot of imitation. It's a lot of quick, low-quality music being put out. It's a lot less risk-taking. It's a lot less originality. People are too safe now. Everyone is so safe. I'd rather take the risk and than take the L, So even him as an artist that is quote-unquote a mumble rapper and he's low vibrational, he is even seeing where it's going and realizing that, he was also part of, building this monster, and now this is where it's gone. Meek Mill and Rick Ross are also speaking on that kind of thing. These guys know what they're doing, and they're realizing that they're killing hip-hop. But now, what is there to do? What's the next step to do? It's just to go back in order to move forward, and to go back to back to the basics of maybe even boom bap, the golden age. Go back to that and try harness some things from there, just to traject music to where it should be and where it should go to. Because if it doesn't go there, we're definitely going into an age where the producers are definitely going to be in the forefront, and less vocals are going to be there. You're going to probably hear people just doing like one word thing, one word or one liners on beats, and then that's it. You're probably going to just hear one liners that have dope bars, and then that's going to be the song. And it's going to be on repeat kind of thing. So, or just a chorus and then just an instrumental. That's where I predict things are going to go, because the producers are now in the forefront. We focus more on that, So, yeah, man, for sure. We definitely in a place where things are going to the gutter. So yeah, would you like to play those videos so that we speak more on that? And then
sure.
get into.
Sure. I agree with what you're saying. I don't think it's gonna. I mean, if it does go back to that, to what you're saying, like the boom bap, go back to the essence and go back to the basics. That'll really be underground. I don't think it's gonna be something that's gonna go to the forefront and be mainstream. I think the envelope is just gonna be pushed for. But it can go, while it can go back to the basics and back to the essence, I do think that hip hop needs to still evolve. It still needs to evolve to those things that you're saying, and if that's where it has to go, where it's less vocals and it's more of a beat, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's also good, but at least a vocal will be there. It may even come to a point where, you know, 16s don't have to be spit no more, or the 16, or it may just need a different flow. Like the flow gonna have to be crazy, the beat is gonna be crazy. It's gonna have all the elements, like just of some futuristic type of wave. I still see hip hop / rap having a chance, like people being able to adapt and, you know, catch a wave on certain things. But I don't think that the lyrics will matter as much no more. It's how you don't even have to come with a crazy flow. I just think it's like how you say it. You could say it slow, you could say it fast, but it's how you say it more than what you say. That's gonna get you there. And I think that's the thing that's going on. That's what the wave has been now for a while. But let me just read these comments before I get into these videos real quick. Adam Wonder says hip hop is dying slowly and mumble rap sucks. So yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, man. Like mumble rap, and you see they already had a name for it, bro. Like mumble rap. The fact that they're calling it mumble rap because it's more about, you know, the flow rather than what they're saying, it just proves that, yeah, man, it's less substance and yeah, more about the beat and what you're doing on the beat.
But isn't the mumble rap, that's the rhythm and poetry aspect, right? So if they saying that's track,
it's not poetic though.
Huh?
It's not poetic though.
But it's mumble rap. It's rap. It got the word rap in it. Like it could be. Hold on. So go ahead. You got it.
Of course, like listen, mumble rap is a subgenre of rap, just like hip hop is a subgenre of rap. So everything stems from rap overall. So yeah, it is kind of poetic because scat. You can also say the scat jazz kind of thing. You know, when people went doobity bop bop doobity bop bop bop. That's also kind of poetic. So yeah, it is rhythm and poetry. It's more of the rhythm more than poetic. It's more of the rhythm side than poetic side.
But it's still a vocal. Like if I'm talking like this, or say I just start freestyling, that's rhythm and poetry. If somebody open their mouth, whether they mumbling, whether they speaking African, whether they speaking slang, whether they speaking Spanish, that's the rhythm. That's the rhythm and poetry. Somebody can go up on the stage right now at a poem at what is that at a place where they do the poetry. I can't even get it out, where they go up and like do spoken word or whatever, and they just mumble. That's the rhythm and poetry aspect. Like even with athletes, they be like, man, that's poetry in motion, or you know, they'll like that. It's mumble rap, but it's still the rap. It's the rap aspect of it. It has nothing to do with the beat. You know what I'm saying? It's just somebody bringing their vocal to the table, but it's still considered rap. It could be a subgenre, but it's still considered rap.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah, Definitely. So yeah, it is, but it's more of the rhythm side of things that's focused on though. That's all I can say.
I got you. For sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get these videos going. It's Wake and Bake Vibes 86. Shout out everybody checking in. So we're gonna play this video from Five Dog. And then we're gonna play another video with some of the kids getting some bars also. 1 second, check this out.
They'd rather listen to us kicking in a rhyme or a verse than listen to their own teacher. They'd rather listen to us kicking in a rhyme or a verse than listen to their own teacher at school. And on that note, being that it's unfortunate, we still have to deal with it. So being that they'd rather listen to us, we gotta kick something else to them.
I'm play that again.
They'd rather listen to us kicking in a rhyme or a verse than listen to their own teacher at school. And on that note, being that it's unfortunate, we still have to deal with it. So being that they'd rather listen to us, we gotta kick something else to them other than what kind of car I drive or how many chicks I brought home from the party last night. You know, stuff like that. It's cool, because I get down like that, no problem. But you know what I mean? Let's give these youth something else. Because that's all this music is, a youth movement. If we fill their head with nothing but BS, they gonna go out like that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now check this out.
I can't let you have me cause I wear her for mine. Little diamonds on my neck, I like doing shine. Look me up on YouTube, I hot to find. You come for me, then my daddy come for you.
Who else?
And he won't come along, he gonna burn my uncle too.
What else?
Everything gonna be yellow, but the money blue.
What else?
Everything brand new, I'm acting brand new.
What
the
else?
best? Nothing less, I'm a princess. I ain't got no time to stress, cause I'm too blessed.
No.
I be slayed every day, you looking like a mess.
Oh, God.
You make mediocre music, I'm not impressed.
Oh, God.
I've been rapping since 3, this ain't new to me. I said I'ma go viral 2023.
Okay.
Red Charles to a header, then seeing me. I'm only 7, but I still who they wanna be. You can say what I do, you can have a seat. Kids love me, they put my music on repeat. Canary yellow be the name, you gonna remember me. I ain't leaving no crumbs when I come to eat.
So yeah, man. Shout out to Five Dog. Rest in peace to Five. Tribe Called Quest. Shout out to them. You know, always creating great music. Yeah, man. Like he said, you know, the music. He would rather focus on you know, music that would help teach a generation than speak on, you know, all the other stuff, like all the irrelevant stuff, luxury stuff, speaking about that kind of life, flexing and showing off what he has and stuff, because it is possible. And that's basically just, if you're going that route of music, it means that you are going in the low vibrational side and you have nothing really important to say. So he says, yeah, the kids are more focused on listening to the rappers than their teachers, because it's way easier to digest that than the work that you learn at school. And that's why it would be best for the music industry to be on a higher vibration and speak on those kind of things, speak on, you know, things like educational stuff, maybe teaching kids on you know, their schoolwork, maybe maths and stuff like that. And this girl you know, in the video, this little girl, she's 7, I think, right? She's rapping about stuff that adults nowadays are rapping about. You know, she's not talking about stuff that her age group should be speaking about. She's talking about flexing and having money. It sounds like her one of her parents actually wrote it. Maybe a dad wrote that, and you know, she's just reciting what they telling her to recite because they just want to go viral. And now that's now leading the next generation to be more low vibrational and focus on the stuff that's not important. There was another video of a teacher asking, you know, her students, her kindergarten students, to, you know, sing their favorite songs. And this little kid is singing, my booty hole brown. Like, yo, what they, for real, bro? She's singing that, what is a Sexy Red song, bro? And I'm like, are you being for real? This is what the parents are letting their kids listen to, and not influencing them to listen to more music that would help them, stimulate their minds and help them grow. So like what Five said, you know, these rappers, we as musicians are really the ones who are educating the next generation. We really need to focus on speaking on things that are important. Just like how now we as the Web3 artists, some of us are speaking on crypto and trying to educate the next generation, you know?
Facts. I agree with you 100%, man. I don't, you know, the caption said, how is she rapping like this at only 7 years old, no cursing either, and you know, it has over tens of thousands of comments, over 100,000 likes, and it's just like, you know, at the same time, this is why hip hop is dead. This is why mainstream hip hop / rap is dead. The content ain't really hitting on nothing. The content is of a low frequency. It's of a frequency that kind of got my people, you know, or the hip hop community in a carousel of death, jail, and just like poverty. You know what I'm saying? Financial, you basically enslaved financially. You know what I'm saying? It's an enslavement. It's an enslaved mentality, and you know, it's sad that. Because we know this child didn't write it. We know this child didn't come up with these bars. And, you know, and it looks like her parents is like basically fueling her as a cash cow for the family at a young age. You know, it's like when are we gonna focus on when are we gonna focus on the things that are a bit more important? You know what I'm saying? Like, granted her grades might be good, but she need to be talking about something else. I feel like she should be talking about something else. Like the focus is wrong. Like, who's coming after a 7-year-old? You come after me, and my dad and my uncle gonna come after you. Like, you are, first of all, you promoting. You might not be cursing, but you promoting violence. You promoting black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? You doing too much flexing. Ain't we in inflation? Somebody just sent me something about they're about to get more stimulus packages out. Like, let's really talk about what's going on. Granted, people don't want to hear, but people want to hear what's real. People still want to hear what's real. I don't know. I guess we really come desensitized to what's going on. And you know, that beat don't make it no better, because the beat, don't get me wrong, the beat is hard, but them beats drown you. Them beats do drown you. And then her, you know, she's flowing, but then she ain't flowing about nothing. So it's like, yeah, it'll wrap you in. The everything that they posted there will wrap you in. It'll bring you in, but you gotta have like a strong mind. And granted, me and Kamikaze, we're not trying to hate on the girl, because she has a lot of potential. She has a lot of potential to be great. You know what I'm saying? She got flow. She got poise. She wasn't cursing, thank God. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of positives taken from that, but it's more negative because it ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. Like, it's not original. It's not nothing new. You know, that's what we need. We need a breath of fresh air right about now. And to be 7 years old, like, and doing that, I'm disappointed. I'm highly disappointed, man. Like, if this is where we going, this what we got to do to get over 100,000 likes and tens of thousands. Oh, sorry, 100,000 likes and tens of thousands of comments. Like, come on, man, I'm gonna go hide. I'm gonna go hide somewhere, bro. Like,
yeah, for sure, bro. And there's this other kid. Damn, did I send it to you? I think what's that lady's name? I think that politician lady, the black lady, where she was speaking on this kid who what Candace Owens, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Candace Owens.
Oh one. Man, little retweet, little RT or something like that.
Yeah, so that kid is already talking about gang banging, bro, and he's talking about women like he has hoes, kind of thing, bro. Like,
I see if I can pull it up. Because he's viral, bro. He done took over.
And the thing is, that's basically what's gonna kill hip hop even more, bro. And this is what's gonna now lead people into exploring other genres, you know. And that's why I say rap is the foundation of hip hop, because now, of course, in the other genres, you can also rap. You can rap on a rock beat, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing artists rap on these other types of sounds, right? We're seeing rock stars, even back in the day, like we would see rock stars and rock bands actually have a rap kind of sound within their music. So rap is somewhat the foundation of almost most of the sounds. But yeah. Do you have the clip?
Yeah, I didn't mean to play while he was talking. Yeah, I found it. He's actually from Atlanta, man. It's crazy because it's crazy. I had a friend over here the other day, and we was talking about we was talking and we was playing some Afrobeat. I was telling him about the Mobad story, and he was playing a Gunna song with him in Nigeria, and he was just like, man. But when I play him the Mobad stuff, and he was hearing like the jazz elements and everything going on with the Afrobeat over there, he's like, man, it's over for these Atlanta. It's over for these Atlanta rappers, bro. It's over for him. You know what I'm saying? This is him not even. He's not immersed into that stuff as much as me, but he is in it. You know, he does check it out, but he knows, like, and it's really sad. It's really sad, like what happened, what's going on right now, what's really going on, like. So I'm about to play this video, and yeah, it's really disappointing, man. Very. 1 second, let me get it, let me blow it up real quick.
What do you want to say to her? Why? What happened?
Hey, I'm being myself. They always need to stop talking about my video.
Bring it to her restaurant, right? What?
You were telling me about that. Her food trash.
So you hear him say that I need to be quiet because I'm all up in his silk. He's obviously being egged on by the adults, and that's really who I want to respond to, because little RT is a child, and my heart breaks for him, genuinely. I see a child that could have so much potential, and yet he is surrounded by monsters, people that know that they are not furthering his rap career. In fact, they are probably leading him down a path of harm. Obviously, if he cannot even read at the age of 9 years old, the future is not looking bright for him unless there is some sort of an extreme intervention, in which there should be. As a YouTube policy, if I misgender someone, I'm considered a danger to the YouTube community. My video will get taken down. But this 6 to 9 year old is allowed to have his video stay up. So to understand that he is basically talking about a presumably random woman who can't hang out with him unless she's willing to perform fellatio. This is a 9-year-old, okay? And he is talking about his gun, and he is talking about having 100 rounds as he runs from the police. Totally YouTube content safe.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't supposed to be laughing, but this shit funny. It's too funny. I ain't supposed to be laughing, but it's mad funny.
Man, it's a sad world. It's an evil world we live in right
Yo,
now.
it's sick, bro. It's sick.
The kids are easily influenced by what we do as adults, man, and what we promote. So what we promoting and what's in the forefront right now is all of that stuff. Gangbanging, talking about booty holes and all that kind of stuff. So it's all messed up, which is killing where hip hop is. And usually I understood what Kanye was saying back in the day when he said, listen to the kids, bro. But now listening to the kids is not good. And this is why it kind of made sense why Jay-Z decided to only release an album at the age of 26, 29. I can't remember how old he was when he released his first album. Because at least he had like the mindset to speak on realness. He was grown enough to not just speak and spew irrelevant stuff and violence. He rather spoke substance in his music, and he had all the knowledge he needed to at least influence a generation. So that kind of thing is sad to hear, man. It's definitely killing hip hop. So yeah, we can agree that mainstream hip hop is dying. Let me get into what Meek Mill tweeted 3 days ago. He said, "I need business lawyers, not industry. The industry lawyers working together, scheming on young black ignorant. I'm not young or ignorant anymore. I see through most of these manipulation games and move to gain leverage. We doing splits and numbers, not 300-page contracts of secret wordplay. Lol."
Whoa. Where's that one at? Where is it on the Jumbotron?
It's on the Jumbotron. So Meek Mill blasts the music industry, says he's launching his own subscription service. It's me the time. Anyway, it says me and Ross on pace to sell 35K first week. I'll post if it said 350K. I'm too nice and rich to be rapping in a controlled music environment. That's why we're dropping music on Fridays. It doesn't make sense. Now we all own our music. We get in the tech boat to put people on our own musical subscriptions, and we gonna let direct consumers see if rap is doing well. You see, and this ties back into the topic before, on streaming platforms and how, it is controlled, so everything ties in. Everything ties in overall with the topics. So yeah, rap is going down.
You don't think he's talking in circles? Like, what is? I'm slick confused. Like that's like a big time control opposition remark. Like, ain't he signed? Like, how? He can say
stuff.
Huh?
I don't know.
He can say whatever he want, but he's still controlled. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like trying to make sense of it. What he doing? What he's saying? I'm confused.
Yeah, there's a video that I sent in the DMs.
Yeah, like this dude Meek Mill, I think he's losing his mind. Okay. Can I play it? Oh, my bad. You said yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, for sure. My bad for the loudness. Alright, hold on.
The Red Media. If you go to Apple right now, go to Apple Music. Let's load up the top 10 songs. I guarantee you their promotion. The Red Media. If you go to Apple right now, go to Apple Music. Let's load up the top 10 songs. I guarantee you they're promoting black serial killing. Absolutely. Not just one. They're promoting black. The Red Media is making money off of blacks being serial killers to each other. Also misogynistic. The Red Media is making money off of that. And God sees it. The Red
Big facts. And you want to know something, man? Even with the little RT and Kanye West, like, it's as serious as it is. It's funny because it's like it's exposing at least to me, it's exposing everything that, like, and it's validating everything that I just been studying and everything that I've been, like, standing up for and standing up against every time. It's like a laugh of like damn, we going outside, but at the same time, like, boy, I'm glad I'm not there no more. I'm not there, because I used to be there. You know what I'm saying? I used to be there mentally, physically, spiritually, all of the everything that end with an LY, Lee. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, like, and with the Meat Mill is like, he's just a. Let me not even say that. It's just control opposition rapping at its finest, man. Like, bro, you got so much evidence on you, like, being that you a slave and a pawn. Like, you wrapped up in this for a lot of years, bro. You gonna have to do a lot to get out of this, and you talking to the people who gonna like take in what you saying, but you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't finna do nothing but sit there and be Meat Mill, the same Meat Mill you always been. You just don't talk. Like, he's a big time he's a walking contradiction. Like, it's sad, bro.
Yeah, for sure. It is, man. It definitely is crazy time. All these artists. And yeah, he's contradictory, because I thought he was still signed, man. I think he's still signed low-key, and he's talking about this. Like, yeah, he knew what was going on, but he let it happen, to himself as well. So, he dug his own grave. And
well, what happened? What happened? Did he get? What? I don't know what happened, bro. Can you enlighten me?
So I think I'm trying to figure out if he's signed or not. I think he's no longer signed. I think he owns some of his masters. I think yeah, he's now independent. So yeah, I think yeah, he's still signed to Rock Nation, so I don't know what he's talking about.
yeah. Like, forget about it.
I don't know why he's speaking like this. I think he's trying to pull a Kanye, because Kanye was on the on that vibe a while ago when he was talking about his contracts and stuff. So he's currently signed to WME, I think Warner Music. So he's no longer part of Rock Nation. So he's basically aiming to expand the business and growing his network and stuff like that. And that's why he's kind of speaking the way he is, because now he's no longer signed to Jay-Z. So I think he was tired of that, and now he's saying that he's trying to create like his own platform. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we definitely gonna see that. What comes from this, man?
It's Shmita time. We just gonna start saying it's Shmita time, bro.
That's sure. It's Shmita time.
It's Shmita time. We need a soundbite. We need a soundbite for that.
Yeah, we need Gorilla Jakes. I like the way Gorilla Jake says, it's Shmita time.
Yeah, he need to send Jakes, if you listening, man, send a voice note. It's saying it's Shmita time. We're gonna make it a soundbite. We're gonna play it when Shmita activities are happening, and we need one for it. It's getting druidic. Yeah, we gotta pipe it up, man. We gotta pipe this shit up, cause like, what better way to say it than without saying it, so we don't incriminate ourselves.
For sure, bro. Just to, I guess let's close it off. I guess we agreeing. We found like a common ground that it's the mainstream kind of hip hop. Underground is flourishing. There's other sides of the hip hop game. There's a Web3 side that's gonna start flourishing. Educational hip hop. That's what we need to do. That's where we need to go. So only the mainstream is what is low key, dying out, and we definitely now need to go back to the basics just to move forward, or even just traject away from that, create different sounds for sure. What's up, Crypto Red Eye?
What's up? I had a quick question. Are you guys doing MP4s yet?
So MP4s, we'll speak about that, about MP4s. So I think we had a DM about that. We'll definitely speak about how that will work and play about with regards to the tokenization of music NFTs.
Nice. Heck yeah. I got this. Well, here's some alpha. I got like a style of music NFTs to do where you can actually have like a collection of NFTs. So basically, I got audio visualizers on these music NFTs, and each ones are different styles of colors to match the music NFTs. And so what I would do is I'll have, because my collection is going to be 1,111. So what it is I'm going to have 11 different backgrounds with different audio visualizers on them. And each one, there'll only be 101 of each. So 101 with the 11 different styles comes to 1,111 NFTs. And in this way, a spinner can even be used to purchase the NFT. So I think that's something I'm working on right now. But but also the regular MP4 uploads too would be cool. Whenever.
For sure. Yeah. We'll speak about that in the back end. But we definitely want you guys to have like your own creative process. So we'll speak on the MP4 side of things.
For sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well.
Hey, before we even end the show, shout out to y'all, shout out to everybody on the show. But I wanted to say shout out to the Zerpmon team for being the Wave 6 grantees. Shout out to y'all. So I was just gonna request Lemmy playing the Zerpmon track. Shout out to Crypto Red Eye and Lemmy for creating the theme song. It's a great day, great news coming out. So the gaming industry is definitely in for the taking. So the value of the Zerpmon NFTs is definitely gonna go up for sure. I should have jumped in when Lemmy told me to. I think I'm gonna miss out on this one for sure.
Hold on, did it say how much they got?
Yeah, you can check out the Wave 6 grantees and see how much they got for it. I'll just have a look at it.
I'm actually looking at. I see it now. I think it says 25K.
So shout out to them. Yeah, the Showverse as well.
Shout out.
Yeah, they got 25K. Shout out to them. All love. It's great that they got recognition from the Ripple X team. They doing their thing. They definitely gonna expand the ecosystem, the gaming ecosystem. So I look forward to seeing what's to come for sure.
Yeah, shout out to Zerpmon. That's by far my favorite game on the XRPL. 2 hours. So I see y'all there before I go to bed every night. Gotta get. Oh shit! I ain't do my gyms yet. I gotta go do my gyms. I meant to do it during the. Alright, yeah. Dang. Alright, cool. That junk is serious. The gyms is serious, but yeah, man. Just echoing kamikaze sentiments. Yeah, man. We reached a common ground. Was going back and forth yesterday about just agreeing to disagree about rap, rhythm and poetry, hip hop, everything. But we reached a common ground. We do both agree that the game is dead. We didn't even get to talk about the Andre 3000 album, but it's all right. There are a few notable albums coming out tomorrow. You guys check out the Andre 3000 album. Next week, maybe we could talk about it. Speaking of next week, next Thursday, I ain't gonna be able to do it because I ain't gonna be in the house on Thursday. I'm gonna be gone. So Friday we can possibly pull up and do the Black Friday. I gotta get the album done. So me and Kamikaze will be talking. We'll keep everybody in tune for what we do next week. But I know next Thursday might not be a go. Next Friday is definitely gonna try to make it and have a listening party for Black Friday. But back to just my final statements. Great discussion, great discussion on Web3 music, Spotify. Shout out to Rusi for pulling up and sharing his sentiments. Shout out to Crypto Red Eye as usual. Crypto Red Eye October is out on Sonar Muse exclusively. Appreciate Crypto Red Eye for everything he's doing. Shout out to Gorilla Jakes for kicking it with us. The discussion on hip hop and what direction is going in was also strong. Appreciate Kamikaze just coming through. Always being my right hand man in the space, and we always able to come to common ground, whether we see eye to eye or not. You know what I'm saying? It's an agree to disagree thing. It's always good to debate. It's healthy to debate. If everybody was seeing eye to eye and on the same page, then something wouldn't be right. I think we'll be robots. So shout out to Kamikaze, man. Talented young man doing his thing in the Web3 space, developing, and artist, producer. You know what I'm saying? He's doing a hell of a job. So you got to give a round of applause to himself. Shout out to Piffington. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you copping the PSYOP album, man. I really appreciate that, man. Hey, you make me feel good about what I'm saying. Forget F Spotify. We not over there. We over here rocking. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about the money at the end of the day. It's just about pushing the envelope for the development and trying to give ourselves what we deserve. You know what I'm saying? That 40 acres and a mule type talk. Adam Wonders, appreciate you coming in, man. You never late, man. You can always check us out on the podcast side of things. Shout out to Sonar Muse for implementing and finalizing their podcast section of the website. Everybody's welcome to go on the website sonarmuse.org and access the podcast, and we'll have this one loaded up shortly after the show. Yeah, man. Everybody on the YouTube side, Bags, I seen you. Shout out to Lady E. Shout out to Kimani, my cousin. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube side. Everybody who's commented and who's been kicking it with us. Shout out to my guy from Nigeria. I'm pretty sure when I leave this conversation, I'm gonna go talk to my wife about the Mobad situation. It's kind of sad how everybody who I spoke to from Nigeria, they kind of gave up on that situation. But it's crazy how people outside of the world, they going hard, man. The spiritual aspect of that guy's death is something unlike I ever seen. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's really riveting. They're gonna make movies about that. But yeah, man, we got 5 more songs to play, so I think I need to get up out of here. Actually 6. So we're gonna close out with 6 songs. We're gonna end out the playlist, finalize it, and then we're gonna do our Zertmon thing. And also shout out to the Zertmon community. Hey man, we coming up. I smell an NFT coming. I smell a personal NFT coming. I'm ready for that. Let me get my Zert. You dig? Whoa. Kamikaze is never too late.
I feel like it's gonna go up right now. It's gonna go up. But shout out to the Zertmon crew. Shout out to the Showverse crew. Shout out to all the grantees. Shout out to everybody who received a grant from the Ripple X team this wave. Appreciate everybody who pulled through to the space. Shout out to Lemmy once again for hosting this space. It was great. It was a great show. We always making the show great. Every episode improving, doing our thing. We'll see you when we see you. We'll see you on the flip side, and hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. Eat as much, spend time with the fam. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on the YouTube side as well. Shout out to everybody on the X side. Shout out to Crypto Red Eye for adding his input. It was great hearing from you and, adding your insight on the streaming side. Shout out to Rootsy for also adding his input. Shout out to Gorilla Jakes, a substitute teacher, showing love. Shout out to Piffington. Really appreciate you supporting us. Shout out to Dolapo who came through and showed some love, supporting us. Hope to see you in the spaces a bit more. Shout out to Adam Wonder. Shout out to everybody else who came through. Easy Asumi, shout out to him too. Shout out to all the others who came through. DJ Seep, I don't even know how to say his name. DJ Seep or DJ Sipe. Shout out to him too for pulling through for a bit. It was all love, man. We'll see you guys again on the flip side, and we hope you guys enjoy your weekend as well.
For sure. Let's get it. These songs can be heard on the Sonar Muse platform. Just access the playlist. Wake and Bake 86. You dig? You like these songs? Click on them, play them, enjoy them. We provide web monetization for all artists that have subscribed and are doing their thing, signed up. You already know. Let's get it. Catch y'all on the next one. We gonna keep y'all posted on what we gonna do next week for sure. Love y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I pray y'all have a great holiday. And I'm gonna be there for some food, but I don't really care. I don't really care too much for the significance of it. But yeah, man, let's get it. We gonna close it out with some music. Y'all be blessed.
Kamikaze Monster.
Iceman ran into a pop star. Oh, now I'm just shining. Oh, my diamond shining. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. But my teeth go bling bling. Yeah, she wanted to come to the party and sing. I was like, no. Oh, yeah, that's your hoe. Oh, that's your hoe. Oh, that's your hoe. Yeah, do not let her inside. Do not let her inside. Do not let her inside. I told her that she got a dip. Do not let her inside. Do not let her inside. Do not let her inside. I told her that she got a dip. Iceman ran into a pop star. Ooh. Now I'm just shining. Oh, my diamond shining. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Diamond shining. Yeah. Oh, my diamond shining. Iceman ran into a pop star. Ooh. Now I'm just shining. Oh, my diamond shining. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Diamond shining. Yeah. Oh, my diamond shining.
Now I'm shining like I am the brightest. You got a glare, it ain't real like a old, so old that you mold. So check my flow, it's so cold, cold like the snow. Iceman, I'm the man. Real niggas don't die. What's your lifespan? What's your life plan? I'm riding first class. What's your flight plan? Ice gang. She wanna chill with a pop star. Nah, but I'm really a rock star. Yeah. Fucking up a cop car. Yeah, party like a rock star. This is the Wake and Bake Vibes with Too Cold, X Lemmy, and Killer Strider.
I like my hooves crushed, bring me that Jada sweat. I like my hooves crushed, bring me that Jada sweat. I may talk nice, just don't take too lightly. Better think twice, or things get too flighty. Pisces be my sun, Aries be my moon. I may look cool, but I switch gears if I have to. I switch gears if I have to. I see myself in the skyscraper. I need the real money, paper chaser. If you're not talking finance, I need a new stance. Get in your lane, please, and be the real change. I switch gears if I have to. 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 I like my hooves crushed, bring me that Jada sweat. I like my hooves crushed, bring me that Jada sweat. I like my hooves crushed, bring me that Jada sweat. I like my hooves crushed, bring me that Jada sweat. Roll that J, roll that J, roll the J, burn the J, crush the J, roll the J, burn that J.
This Too Cold with the Too Cold XRPL Cookouts presents the XRPL Wake and Bake Vibes with my co-host X Lemmy and Kamikaze, aka Killer Strider. You know the vibes.
Slimmy. Whoa. Staking. Proof of stay. My ADA is staking. My Ethereum staking. My V-chain is staking. And also XRP staking. Proof of stay. My Tezos is staking. My Algorand is staking. My Polkadot is staking. And also XRP. Don't nothing get staking but Solana. Commas on commas, cryptocurrency, spit it like currency. I put that shit on my mama. We made a stimulus on Chainlink. COVID-19 was the main link. You did not see it, use your brain think. A lot of y'all niggas ain't doing that. I put the XRP in y'all niggas' face, and y'all still ain't doing that. Tweety Bird looking like a real pootie tag. They try to laugh at me like Pootie Tang. Last laugh, Algorand, bitch, who the main? Yeah, I got a white polka dot, is my concubine. Hit a 3 with Stella, and I made it tickle every twine. H-bar just went up 10, bitch, I'm dropping down. Boom, shaka, Lemmy in the kitchen cooking NFTs. Ricky late, proof of stake, everybody watching me. Staking, proof of stake. My ADA is staking, my Ethereum staking, my V-chain is staking, and also XRP staking. Proof of stake. My Tezos is staking, my Algorand is staking, my Polkadot is staking, and also XRP. The money making by itself. The money team got another notch under my belt. When I'm 42, I would not be Keenan nor Kel or Jackie Robinson. So I have it Monopoly, upside down apostrophes. Don't Illuminati me. I got it out the mud, beat them at their own game, you should honor me. I'm feeling like Socrates, oh who an apology. I don't owe a nigga shit. Proof of stake, nigga, let's get rich.
delegating. Songbird network, we be staking. Numbers going up, funds levitating. Bifrost wallets, where we staking. S-Fin X5 rap songbird. Farming's what I'm doing in one word. Every week I'm stacking these bags. Gas fees on low, true that. I feel like Hugo, I'm a boss, connecting things every day. Changing the financial system, changing in many ways. Every chance I have, I stake. 3 airdrops I always claim. Into Aquarius, I always change. Lobster wallet, and it is safe. My crypto is my best employee. Always doing the hard work for me. Stacking it all up slowly. Stacking it all up low key. Making my money do the hokey pokey. Hope it surprises me like holy moly. Wrap it up like a taco, making that guacamole. No ramen noodles, just ravioli. We eating good cause we be staking. We feeling good for delegating. It takes time and dedication. Yeah, it takes time, so be patient. Always trying to pack my bags. Always trying to grow my stacks. Always doing, got no time for chitter chat. Growing all of my XRP bags.
Staking, 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 staking. Proof of stake. My ADA is staking. My Ethereum staking. My V-Chain is staking. And also XRP staking, 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 staking. Proof of stake. My Tezos is staking. My Algorand is staking. My Polkadot is staking. And also XRP. 12,000 XRP, that's my goal. Then I count it up like J. Cole. Make sure your proof of stake, your ADA. Ethereum, July 2021, bitch, that's the play. My V-Chain, proof of stake is V-Thor. I'm literally running up the bands like a whore. Cello, Tezos, Polkadot, and Tron. Live our manifest, invest.com.
really take it slow in life, but sometimes I just know I gotta really take it fast. Take it fast. And I do it with my homies, we just always on the grind. And yeah, they really have my back. Yeah, they really have my back. I'm ready to risk it all, and I just be living my life on full attack, yeah. I'm just living in the moment, and I just hope that you know that you can't really get it back. 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 I'm just living in the moment. You can't really get it back. You can't really get it back. Do you really have my back? Out your plot and make a stack. Pass the J and if came back. Homies call like where you at? Making moves and take me back. Reminisce, just take me back. Next they make another track. Back to back, I flip it just like a spatula. I'm doing great, I'm spectacular. All of these guys are just hard. We do not have the charm. Brought some gems around my arm. Just like a lucky charm. Smoking loud, ring me alarm. Really take it slow in life, but sometimes I just know I gotta really take it fast. Take it fast. And I do it with my homies, we just always on the grind. And yeah, they really have my back. Yeah, they really have my back. I'm ready to risk it all, and I just be living my life on full attack, yeah. I'm just living in the moment, and I just hope that you know that you can't really get it back. 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 I'm just living in the moment. You can't really get it back.
Hey man, before I play Zermon, that song was hard. I like that one. That one was really hard. For real. I never heard that song before. Shout out Kamikaze. Shout out Killer Strider. Whoa. Hey man, before we get up out of here, we want to send another shout out to the Zermon team. 25K. Let's play. Catch y'all on the Discord. Shout out Crypto Red Eye. Instant classic. Let's get it. Whoa. Y'all already know.
What's good? XR Pikachu here, and today I'm going to show you guys the gamification of Zermon, everything that we have thus far, and a first look at what it's going to look like once the game goes live.
I went from Pokemon to Zermon. I ain't no killer, but I murked something. That battle was a thriller, Discord say jumping. If I lose, I feel like A-Marie, I'm missing one thing. Whoa. Revise when I'm on my mission. Battle roads always be hitting. Catch us in the gym, we lifting. I just need some more equipment. Power candies, gold and white. Gold and licorice, alright. On this here safari trip, I need me one Zermon tonight. That'll get me to my 5. Style, that's my ride or die. I be ballin' on the budget. ZRP, my golden nugget. Grab your ticket, come get with it. Zermon Express. It's not an easy game, no. It's like playing chess. XRP Cafe, Mincho Zerf. Mincho trainers make it worse. Set your deck, so strategize. Discord coming with that 5. /wallet /show. Add battle, whoa. Add mission, no kids. Earn XRP right after win. Know how the type chart works. White squares 100. Red squares is 50. Green squares 200. Black squares is 0. Have the eye of an eagle, or you'll be going outside like a lot of my people. I went from Pokemon to Zermon. I ain't no killer, but I murked something. That battle was a thriller, Discord say jumping. If I lose, I feel like A-Marie, I'm missing one thing. I went from Pokemon to Zermon. I ain't no killer, but I murked something. That battle was a thriller, Discord say jumping. If I lose, I feel like A-Marie, I'm missing one thing. I'm in the Zermon Center with King Chibi. Alphinius winning battle was too easy. I'm in the auction house placing bids on that ducky. Style for 589 XRP, I was lucky. That's loyalty and blessings. No weapon formed against them or heard by shooting a shot like her. Evolved it into a curve, but dunk your deck, keep Murray. The most beautifulest thing in the world is level 30. I got about 9 levels to go. Blood, sweat, tears, little bro, I know. Them announcements help me plenty. Loaners, Zermon to X-Lemon. Them gems is getting critical. Like used to hit the Zermon store. Now I exchange it for my XRP because it's worth way more. XUMM, get some more. Battle rooms go toe to toe and get sliced by the claws of my Vulcan son. Mushroom, that's my favorite mushroom. Casper, the friendly ghost. Sky Shimmer want all the smoke. I went from Pokemon to Zermon. I ain't no killer, but I murdered something. That battle was a thriller, Discord say jumping. If I lose, I feel like A-Marie, I'm missing one thing. I went from Pokemon to Zermon. I ain't no killer, but I murdered something. That battle was a thriller, Discord say jumping. If I lose, I feel like A-Marie, I'm missing one thing.